All right. Good morning. I'm glad you're here. All right.
Judge, are you ready?
I'm ready. Kevin, hi.
Page 1, Abrams.
Well, hold. Do you have an arraignment?
Oh, a plea.
Oh, you have a plea? Let's just do it real quick so we can get out of here.
I'm not ready.
Oh, wait, she's not ready. What's wrong?
What's the name of this one?
Okay. I guess just tell me when you're ready. We'll do it.
Abrams, while we're-
Yeah, let's do
All
it.
right, page 1, Abrams, come on up. Navarro?
All right. Good. Are you Justin Tyler Abrams? Mr. Abrams, you're charged with a liquor violation. Specifically, on or about May 21, 24, did then and there unlawfully with criminal negligence sell an alcoholic beverage, namely a beer, to a minor, SM, to wit, by failing to verify the said minor's age by verifying the date of birth on the requested valid Texas driver license. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Please don't say it. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. On May 21st, 2024, officers with the Special Investigations Unit conducted an investigation of retailers licensed or permitted by TABC to sell alcoholic beverage. They recruited an 18-year-old minor, S. Mikado, entered Sunoco Mini Mart located at 6206 Decker Drive, Baytown, Harris County, Texas, in an attempt to purchase alcohol. The minor picked up 6 packs of 10 fluid-ounce bottles of Jack Daniels Black Jack Cola malt beverage and took it to the checkout counter. Minor met with the cashier, the defendant, who asked the minor for the minor's ID card, which the minor provided. The defendant then continued with the sale of the above mentioned items, of which the minor paid and left the store, and gave the said beverages, store with the said beverages. The minor immediately surrendered the beer to the detectives outside. An undercover officer was inside the store at the time of the operation and witnessed the defendant sell to the minor. The offense was also captured on audio and video recording.
All right. Mr. Abrams, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Are you no longer employed there? What are you doing? How do you survive now? Are you working?
I do side jobs down the street for this older man. And I am looking for a new job, so I'm
Okay,
filling out.
I'm going to apply for an appointed lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will give you an application now. Don't get in trouble. Don't pick up any new cases, otherwise I will revoke your bond. I'll put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. No more selling alcohol at all. Do you understand? If I find that you do, likewise, I'll revoke your bond.
Sir.
We'll have the state fill out those bond conditions for you. I'll have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. We'll have you take your seat in the jury box. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions though. And then I'll have you speak to a lawyer here momentarily. Please. So no selling alcohol and then no new cases. Are you ready for Marcos?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Marcos, you ready?
Yes, sir.
What's the name? What's the name?
Navarro?
Navarro. Okay.
That was good. Thank you. Buenos días, caballero. Párese aquí en el centro, por favor. Solamente mira el juez y le contesta en español.
Mr. Navarro,
Señor Navarro,
charged with driving while intoxicated. First offense, it's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. I have here that the diversion was denied.
That is correct, Judge.
Was it a prior DWI?
He had 2 previous cases that were dismissed
Two prior DWIs that were dismissed.
a while ago.
Does he have
Hace tiempo.
any prior DWIs from anywhere else? Okay. Mr. Navarro, you must understand that anytime you get pulled over, an officer looks, the first thing they do is they look your record up. If they see DWI, then DWI a third time because that's what they're looking at, and you smell like alcohol when they come up to your window, what do you think they're gonna do to you?
Será usted, señor.
Detenerme.
Detain me.
Right.
Claro. Sí.
Today, you were getting a proverbial slap on the wrist, meaning that you're pleading guilty to this offense. I'm sentencing you to 3 days in jail. I will give you credit for the 2 days that you've done. However, from now on, you will be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. And if you're not smart enough to think about how to get home on a night of drinking, then I will give you a ton of time in jail. If that's what it takes, some people only learn the hard way. You're old enough to know better. You understand?
Entendió, señor.
Sí.
This will not happen again
No
today.
volverá a ocurrir a partir de hoy.
Future contact with alcohol in a car, you'll be doing a substantial amount of time in jail. You were giving up the right to a trial, the right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers, right to be arraigned, charged right to open court. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, you can never come back and change this, challenge this. This is done forever.
Siempre.
Correcto.
Correct. Yes,
That's what you want to
¿Es
do.
lo que usted desea hacer? Tiene que hablar. Sí, señor. No, señor.
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the
¿Cómo se
offense?
declara la
I'm
ofensa?
guilty.
Culpable o no culpable?
Culpable.
Guilty.
I will find you guilty. I'm going to suspend your license for a year, sir. Do not drive until you get a license. Good luck to you.
Would you consider,
Se consideraría.
He has 2 prior DWIs, so he's dismissed. He's not doing any jail time. I mean, no. At some point, you're gonna have to learn that we're not gonna put up with this. We lead the nation in DWI fatalities.
Tienen fatalidades.
This is your 3rd contact already. You're lucky that you're not going to jail now.
Pues, tiene suerte que no va a ir a una cárcel.
Really.
En realidad, understood.
Give it some time. I will never say no. Give it some time, you know.
you'll consider an
Now, I
application
want
for,
some
Pero
proactive
yo quiero,
measures to know that he's addressing any kind of issues he may have. But I don't want to put my name on a license if someone's got 3. You know, at this point, no.
Sure, I mean, obviously,
En ese momento no.
Show me that he's taking a proactive approach to things and perhaps
Tratamiento proactivo.
I'll never say no, you know?
he would have the interlock, obviously, if he
Tuviera
had
el
the
alcoholismo
occupation.
propuesto.
So, okay.
Okay.
I'll talk to him.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Pasa a la izquierda con la secretaria.
Say guilty?
He said guilty.
Guilty.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to
He
you, sir.
is a USC judge.
Okay, thanks.
All right, next one is the Spanish case article.
Spanish only?
Page 5, Castro, come on up.
Señor Castro, buenos días. Mucho gusto. Usted ya vio cómo es esto, párese aquí en el centro, solo mira al juez, saque sus manos del bolsillo, solamente mira al juez y le contesta en español, por favor. El juez.
You now stand charged with yet another DWI.
Otro caso de manejo ebrio. Mira el juez.
I am not happy.
No estoy contento.
You are now facing a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. As I see it now, you have a DWI from 9/19/23, a DWI from 3/18/22, and now another DWI.
Caso de manejo ebrio.
Please.
Mr. Judge, on May 21st, 2024, officers were conducting a speed
Están
check
haciendo
at
una revisión de exceso de velocidad. Mira para allá.
14100 block of
Aquí,
Woodford
14
Boulevard, Harris County, Texas.
Woodforest Boulevard.
And observed the 2010 Chevy Camaro driving 60 miles per hour in a 30-mile-per-hour zone,
Una zona de 30 millas por hora.
as registered on the
Como se
probation.
registró en el
Officers
enlace.
also observed the
Oficial
Camaro
también
make a
observó que el
left turn
Camaro
from the
se
straight
desvió a la
only
izquierda
lane,
de un carril
Traffic stop was
recto nada más,
conducted
un
upon
paro de tránsito
request
se
for
realizó
driver's license.
y al
The
pedirle la
defendant
licencia
stated
al
that he
acusado, el
did not
acusado
have
declaró que
one
no tenía
and that
una
his name
y
was
que su nombre era
Noe Gonzalez.
Noé González.
Date of birth
De
6/1993,
6/19/93,
but said he did not know
pero
his
dijo que no
address.
sabía su
Officers
domicilio.
observed an
Oficiales
odor of alcohol
observaron un
coming
olor de
from
alcohol
inside the
saliendo
vehicle
del vehículo,
as the
perdón.
defendant
¿Te
spoke.
acuerdas?
As the
Cuando
defendant
hablaba el
exited the
acusado,
vehicle, officers observed
vehículo,
4
observaron
open and 2
4
unopened
abiertas
Michelob
y
12-ounce
2 Michelob de
beer
12
bottles
onzas no
behind the
abiertas,
driver's seat on
botellas
the
detrás del
floor.
asiento del chofer en el suelo.
How many open containers?
There were 4 open
Habían
and 2
4
unopened.
abiertas y 2 no abiertas.
Defendant stated he had 1
acusado
beer
declaró
prior
que
to
consumió
being
una
stopped,
cerveza previo a ser
1 beer
detenido,
an hour prior to
una
being
cerveza
stopped.
una hora previa a
For
ser
safety
detenido.
concerns,
Por
officers
precaución de seguridad,
transported
oficial
the defendant to
transportó el acusado
Wallaceville Jail to
a la
conduct
cárcel de Wallaceville para
SSSTs,
hacer el estudio de habilidad de carrera.
and upon consent of the defendant,
Consentimiento del acusado.
6 out of 6
6 de 6 pistas
HGN,
en el
3 out of 8
estar
walking
municipal, 3 de 8
turns,
pistas en
he was
camino
unable
tiro,
to conduct
fue
the
incapaz
one-leg
de
stand
realizar
due
el
to
paro
a
de una pierna
pre-existing hip
debido a una
condition.
condición de cadera
DIC
preexistente.
24 was read.
Advertencia
The
estatutaria se leyó,
defendant
el acusado
consented
dio
to breath, but
consentimiento
then later
previamente, pero más
refused.
adelante se rehusó.
Blood warrant was
Una
issued.
orden judicial por
And of course, you've
extracción de
already
sangre fue
noted his
emitida y usted ya sabe,
previous criminal history.
tiene ya su antecedente penal por sus casos de manejo ebrio.
You have a Texas driver license.
Sí, la,
Yes, mire solamente el juez le dice. Yes.
Said earlier or
Hace un-
that he had an admission that he did not have a Texas driver license.
That's
La
correct.
admisión que él no tenía una
He
licencia de
says it's
conducción de
eligible,
Texas.
but he
Dice
said,
que es elegible, pero
he said he didn't have it.
dijo que no tenía una.
Can you run it now and see if he actually has one?
Dice que es elegible.
Mr. Castro Gonzalez, do you have liability insurance in your name?
¿Es suyo, señor?
sí,
Yes.
In your name?
¿A nombre suyo?
sí.
Yes.
I'm ordering
Le
you
estoy
now
ordenando ahora
to obtain a scram device that you're going to put on your ankle to prove to me that you're not consuming alcohol.
y que no está
I am
consumiendo.
taking away your privilege to drive from you. You are not allowed to drive at all. And I'm gonna have you sign with me today an affidavit promising me that you're not gonna drive. If I find that you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time that you drive.
Cada vez
The
que
other
usted
thing I
maneje,
want you to understand is that whenever you have an open container in the car, if it's alleged, it's a minimum of 5 days in jail. And I would hope that it's elementary that you know that you're not supposed to have alcohol in the car while you are driving.
maneja.
You will now
Usted ahora
come to me on a weekly basis to prove to me that you're doing AA classes, showing me that you're not going to consume alcohol. And if I find that you violate any of these conditions, I'm going to deem you a public danger and make your bond so high you're going to flip.
usted va a dar vueltas.
I want you to attend AA classes 3 times a week, and I want you to prove to me that you're doing it. Do you understand?
¿Cuánto que usted realizando? ¿Usted entiende eso, señor?
Sí,
Yes, sí, señor.
sí, señor.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the pace that you read at. You do good.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's some of you guys where I have to like, yeah, I'm not a robot.
You will be ordered to have a guardian interlock. You, like I said, the worst thing you can possibly do in this life
La vida.
is get in a car and drive.
Es un
If
carro
you
y
drove here today, you may not drive home.
usted no puede regresar mañana.
I'm telling you, if I find that you drive,
Cuenta que
I
usted
will
está-
be so upset that horns will come out of my head and I will grow a tail. Because I'm telling you, that's how upset I will be.
si están, molestos
I'm
que va a
going to
estar
do everything in my power to protect Harris County.
con el
If
condado.
that means putting you in jail at a $50,000 bond, I'm gonna do it in a heartbeat.
Yo lo haría en un instante.
How old are you?
¿Qué edad tienes?
Sorry,
What do you do for a living?
Solo hablo español. ¿A qué te dedicas?
español. Trabajo, construcción, remodelación.
I work in construction and remodeling.
How much money do you make a month?
¿Cuánto dinero gana aproximadamente por mes? Aproximadamente.
Ahorita no tengo trabajo porque venía de Washington, del estado de Washington, de trabajar.
At the moment, I don't have any employment. I was just made here from the state of Washington from working.
Okay,
Vine del
keeping you here in Harris County because I wanna know what you're doing.
Harris, porque yo quiero
I'm
saber.
ordering you to stay here in Harris County. I will give you a lawyer today. I don't want you to leave.
Yo no quiero que se
I'm gonna
vaya.
keep you so close to me with all your alcohol contacts
Nosotros dentro
all the alcohol in your car,
del carro.
gonna keep you so very close to me. Do you understand?
¿Entendió, señor?
Sí, señor.
Okay. I'm gonna have you come up here, swear to us that you're not gonna drive.
Firmar un documento juramentado que no va a manejar.
After that, I will have you fill out an application.
Una solicitud de oficio, está en inglés y en español.
Mr. Castro Gonzalez, do not drink,
Tema, perdón.
do not drive.
Maneje.
I don't know how much more plainly I can say this to you.
Claro, puedo
Understand?
darle a entender esto. ¿Usted entendió?
Sí, entiendo, sí.
Yes, I understand, sir. Pase aquí a la izquierda, por favor.
I'm giving them a curfew as well, 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Hi, Ramon. Luis, do you mind telling him he also has a curfew from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m., please?
Hey, Judge, can you answer that?
Yeah. Right. Okay, sorry. I forgot. I think, so do we need a nollie on the no PC
It's already
one?
there.
It's there, okay.
All right, Judge, the next one is, go ahead and sign. Page 6, Contreras, come on up.
Hey, I generated
Carla
a
Contreras.
PC form for the no PC one. I'll delete it later. I don't know which one it is. Or I guess mark it for me and I'll take care of it.
Page 6 and 7.
Okay. You are Carla Contreras. Ma'am, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. You're also charged with failure to stop and give information, leaving the scene of an accident without exchanging information. On both of those cases, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, ma'am. Okay.
On May 21st, 2024, officers were dispatched to an accident. The defendant rear-ended another vehicle operated by the will witness. The will witness advised that the defendant began to provide her driver's license, then drove off. Will witness followed the defendant to a private drive in the 5700 block of Garth Road, approximately 0.65 miles, 65 miles from the initial crash before she was forced to stop due to officers' arrival. While attempting to leave the area, the defendant struck witness two vehicle again, sideswiping his driver's side. Officers smelled a strong scent of alcoholic beverage on the defendant's breath and observed her to have uneasy balance and could not keep a straight line of thought. The defendant advised she had consumed 2 Bud Light beers prior to operating the motor vehicle and admitted she would not have been driving. She should have not been driving, apologize, Your Honor. Defendant refused FSSTs and PIC red refused and a blood warrant was issued.
Check to see if she has any prior DWIs, please. Ms. Contreras, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward on both of your cases. Do you have a valid Texas driver license, ma'am? Do you have valid liability insurance in your name? You are not allowed to drive. I will have you sign an affidavit with me today, a promise to me that you're going to make that you're not to drive. If I find that you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing 6 months in jail every time you drive. You may not drive until you actually get insurance in your name and you get approval from us. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want you to say anything. My only concern is if you're driving with a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance, because that's the law. I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or any kind of illegal drugs, I'll revoke your bond. I will put you in jail. Do you understand, man?
My history of DWIs, her license is valid, Your Honor.
Okay. Tell me, Ms. Contreras, what do you do for a living?
I'm not from here. I used to live in Louisiana and I was taking care of my grandchildren.
It's okay. Do you live here in Houston?
No, I was passing through.
How much money do you make a month, man?
I'm sorry, sir.
How much money do you make a month?
I don't make any money. I was living with my children in Louisiana.
Okay, I'll give you an application to apply for an appointed lawyer, man. So Stephen will give you an application. Well, first I'm gonna have you come swear to us that you're not gonna drive. After that, I'll get you to Stephen, where he'll give you an application for an appointed lawyer. Then we'll get you to Victoria, where we're gonna have you sign a reset. After that, you'll get with Tracy for your bond conditions. After that, we'll have you take a seat. Well, we have you fill out all the paperwork. Do not leave until you've met with everyone, man. Please. Okay. Can you bring him up? Can you have? Thanks.
Can you at least let us know? I understand, I know my back is to you, that's why I'm asking. And I have someone up here right now, give me a second, come on. Since we're America. Let me work
Right this way. Go ahead and sign. I'm gonna use your first part.
No, oh, wait. Can you? Tracy, on Castro, make sure to waive the fee, okay? Please.
Judge, are you done with the arraignments?
Judge Fleischer.
Oh, is it due today?
It's due tomorrow, sure.
Okay, I'll do it.
No, sure.
I'm sorry.
No problem, I just.
No. It's okay. No, and I've been meaning to do it.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Ed. You 21? Is that what that was?
Yes. Judge.
Is that
Counsel.
Mark Metz?
No.
I know.
Oh,
Oh,
you ready for?
Mr. Okapara. Okay, no. Yeah,
Ready
go
the
for it.
next one?
Do it.
All right, next one, Judge, is page 8. Delgadillo, Harris,
Come on. Come on, man. Delgadillo.
what do you say?
Get your brother. Or your sister.
Come on, Victoria.
Paris Delgadillo. I'm not happy with you. Ma'am, you're charged with prostitution. This case is 370 days old. Take a seat for me in the jury box. You're not allowed to leave.
All right, Judge.
Hey, so Prince was on it. Prince has since, you know. So can you please?
Yes. All right, the next one, Judge, is page 9. Enriquez, Angela, come on up.
Please keep it down.
You, Angela Enriquez. Miss Enriquez, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir. Ma'am.
Yes, Judge, on December 2nd, 2023 in Harris County, Texas, the defendant is the stepmother of the complainant's daughter-in-law. Complainant stated that she went to pick up their shared granddaughter, and the complainant heard defendant arguing with complainant's son outside, and complainant went to look. Defendant then approached the complainant and struck her in her right breast and kicked her in the left leg, causing bruising, swelling, and pain. Complainant stated she does not know why defendant assaulted her.
Ms. Enriquez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. So who's the complaining witness?
Witness is.
Guys, keep it down, please. Say it again.
Her name is Laura Gonzalez.
What's the relationship? It was-
They have a shared granddaughter. She's the stepmother of the complainant's, stepmother complainant's daughter-in-law, I guess, something like that. They have a shared granddaughter, from what I understand.
Okay. Ms. Enriquez, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case. Do you understand? If I find that you do, by any means, I don't care what it is, even using another person, I will revoke your bond. I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to be in possession of any weapons as well. Do you understand? Okay. We are going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So I'm first going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, I will have you take your seat in the jury box. I will get your bond condition. We'll have you sign it, and then you'll be free to go. Do not pick up any new cases. Otherwise, you will go to jail, man. All right? Okay, please.
All right, Judge, next one is page 10. Gomez, come on up.
The weapons, Your Honor, as well for bond conditions for defendant.
All right, go ahead and sign your reset. Castro, Gonzalez. Have a seat in the box. Castro Gonzalez?
Anthony, I'd like to send him for a drug test right now. This is Angel Gomez. Yep. Take a seat for me at the jury box. I'm sending you for a drug test right now.
Have a seat in the jury box. Have a seat in the jury box. Just go.
We'll get it.
No weapons on.
Yeah, no contact with the complaining witness and no weapons. Please.
All right, Judge, the next one is page 15, Lopez. Come on up.
Abiel Lopez. All right, Mr. Lopez, you were charged with racing. You were charged with racing on a highway. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir. Please don't say anything. Okay.
Yes, Judge, on May 22nd, 2024, officers riding in an unmarked plainclothes unit conducting surveillance of a group of car owners known to conduct hostile street takeovers in the city intersections, commercial parking lots, and racing on public highways. The group met up at the Home Depot in Harris County, Texas. White BMW 435 in lane number 1, black Camaro in lane 2, black Cadillac CTS V in lane number 3. These vehicles slowed down to approximately 25 to 30 miles per hour before launching at the same time into a competitive manner, accelerating to well over 100 to 110 miles per hour.
110.
In an attempt to outpace one another, a traffic stop was conducted on the Cadillac and BMW. Cadillac evaded and BMW slowed to a stop. Defendant was the only occupant of the vehicle and detained without incident. The white BMW 435i had all of the seats minus the driver's seat were taken out of the vehicle to drop weight and make the car faster. There was also a certified racing helmet located in the front floorboard of the vehicle where the front passenger seat should have been.
That's this gentleman's car.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
The vehicle also had racing tires meant for track to gain more traction and faster acceleration time.
Mr. Lopez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm now taking away your privilege to drive. This is your second racing case, not to mention your other evading arrest from officers. You will be signing an affidavit with me today, promising me you're not going to drive for any reason. I don't give a rat's behind word excuses. I don't care if Mother Teresa has to go to church, hospital. You drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. Do you understand? They clocked him at 110?
100 to 110.
They didn't clock him because it was undercover. I was videotaping them. They were following. But the traffic stop was done by a marked vehicle later.
I want you to understand that I truly don't care what your excuse is. If I find that you drive for any reason, every single time, it's an offense that's punishable by up to 6 months in jail and by a contempt hearing. I will have a contempt hearing, and if they prove to me that you drive, you're looking at up to 6 months every single time. Do you understand, sir? Sir, we're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. I'll first have you come up here, swear to me that you're not going to drive. I will have you sign a reset with Victoria. Then you will take a seat in the jury box while I get your bond condition. We'll have you sign it, and then you'll be free to go.
There's no driving, Your Honor.
Yeah, no driving.
All right, Judge, the next one is page 22.
Okay.
Christina Marie.
Pidiroto.
The last name is Christina?
Pivarado.
Before he posted the
No,
new bond,
it's
you
like
said the
all
scram.
PI.
I know.
Monday, Thursday,
Let's,
back on.
I want to first, no. First, I want to see what's in the system because he's not supposed to be using it all and he was under bond conditions as such. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to see what, if anything, is in the system right now.
So I'll need to amend the magistrate order that was posted with the new bond. So you want me to leave the scramble for now?
For now, let's go. I want to immediately go test him right now. All right, is it Piberoto?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Ma'am, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present or any questions and any views of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you. Okay.
Judge, on May 21st, 2024, officers were dispatched to the Hilton Hotel in Harris County, Texas, in reference to an assault. The defendant stated that the complainant woke him up and told him he needs to do something in reference to work, but the complainant is in a wheelchair at the moment. The defendant told the complainant to leave, ask for money, and the complainant refused both. When the complainant tried to leave, the defendant blocked the door. A struggle ensued and the defendant dragged the complainant to the bed while the defendant was on the phone with 911. The defendant scratched the neck of the complainant, causing pain. Defendant was ID'd by her Texas driver's license.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Do we know, is like a husband, I'm assuming? Please.
Your Honor.
Okay. And do you have the rip done? Do we know if he wants to have contact with her?
We have not been able to make contact as of yet.
Okay. Ma'am, what do you do for a living?
I'm on disability.
What's the nature of your disability?
Generalized anxiety disorder and major depressive disorder.
When is the last time you've worked?
4 years ago,
How much money do you get a month from?
1900.
1,900. Oh. I'll have you fill out an application, ma'am. I am ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, not to be in possession of any weapons. I don't know if he wants to have contact with you. So at this point, until I know that he wants to have contact with you, I'm ordering not to. We'll give you a lawyer today and you can work out the details as to whether he does or not. But until I know that he wants to have contact with you, okay? It appears, let me see.
The attempt was made, we just haven't been able to make it.
Okay, I'm entering now what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection that identifies Justin Franklin as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot go within 200 feet of where he lives or where he works, and you cannot be in possession of a weapon. If you violate this court order, the state can and will file a violation of a protective order against you. I just took someone in jail just now, 5 minutes ago, for picking up a VPO. Don't. We'll find out. You'll have a lawyer. You can work things out with a lawyer. But until this point, these are bond conditions. I expect you to abide by them, okay? Also, don't pick up any new cases. Stephen will give you an application for an appointed lawyer. I'll have you get a Victoria sign a reset, and then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box.
Thank you.
Just come over this way first. Go ahead and sign the form.
It looks like there's.
Page 27, Stovall, come on up.
Ms. Contreras?
Judge. No, that's, it looks like there's a, bond conditions in there, so you
Say it again. It's already in there. It's just not signed.
I just want to make sure it's out.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's already in there. It's just not signed. So Stovall. Trevian Stovall. Mr. Stovall, you're charged with criminal mischief. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Oh, you're also charged with assault of a family member as well. On that one, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Please don't say anything. Okay.
On May 21st, 2024, officers was dispatched to an assault that just occurred, injury call in Harris County, Texas. The complainant stated that she had been in a dating relationship with the defendant for approximately 6 years. The complainant stated that the defendant has been living with her for approximately 2 months. The complainant stated that on the 21st of May, the defendant was sitting down on the couch, requested food to be made for him. The complainant stated that she was going to make food for him, but the defendant got upset about her son talking to him in a certain type of way. The complainant further stated that the defendant got off the couch and approached her. Further stated that she was by the dining area standing as the defendant got up close to her face and struck her with a closed fist on her right shoulder, causing pain. The complainant stated that she was in fear of her life and wanted to press charges. The complainant went inside the restroom and called 911. At that point, the defendant walked back into the apartment and approached her outside of the restroom, grabbed her orange iPhone, smashed it on the ground 3 times, damaging it.
Mr. Stovall, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. I'm ordering you not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, either complaining witness, and not to be in possession of weapons. You understand? We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, you're going to get with pretrial for your bond conditions. Don't pick up any new cases. Don't violate these conditions. You understand? I want to make sure that there's an order for protection. Yeah, there's an order.
Counselors, that's the last, at the moment, that was the last of the arraignment. So if you want to line up to approach the judge, anyone that needs to approach the coordinator, just be where you were. She'll call you up when she's ready.
That's all.
Okay, go ahead and sign for your reset, please.
Yes.
Your Honor,
Hi.
good morning.
Did you ever get a hold of her?
Memorex, no, sir.
No?
No, sir, so she is not here today.
Okay, is that what we're here about?
All right, go ahead and have.
That's what we're here. That's why we're talking.
That's why we're talking.
What was your last name again?
Zaragoza.
Zaragoza.
I've talked to the state and even groveling in the interest of justice, they're not applying to dismiss the case. I know it's an older case and I have made all efforts to reach her.
Yeah, I'm gonna revoke it now. It is what it is. At some point, we'll get her back, and then if you want to, you're welcome to withdraw now.
Okay,
So, I mean, because who knows when we'll get her back.
all right,
And then,
get that judge.
sure, okay.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for trying. 5,002 on Zaragoza. Victoria, Zaragoza on page 32, 5,002.
Yes, sounds good.
Yes, ma'am, sorry.
Stand before reset. Okay, this is the last time.
Yes.
Okay. Probation order to be filed. Okay.
Yeah, you just did this for another time. You got to put something here.
You
don't have
Pretrial bond. Carla. Oh, no, still not. Oh, see, that's where the confusion is. No, you're fine. As long as yeah, so it's just
Hey, 5,003, sorry. It's 3 times she's failed on Zaragoza. Hey, Owen. Hi.
Bad costs us. First name is Fausto. They just made an offer of dismissal based on a couple of conditions.
Costas?
Casas, C-A-S-A-S.
Casas.
Spouse.
I got it. Okay, it's not old, whatever you want. You know, you can have, really. Trinidad.
Sparks. T-Rail was done May 9th, and the state has not prepared the contract, so we just need to reset. So I have to approach.
How come you haven't given them the contract? Are they missing anything?
State already has every application, all that. Yeah.
Didn't show exactly why. Last note was from the 23rd.
It was here May 8th. You sent him over to T-Raz that day, so he got it done the next day. So he's already missed 2 days of work. Now we're here, he's missing another one. All I need to do is.
I want to know why you haven't gotten the contract if you should have, you know, so.
The contract was sent in from the NDA and. That was on the 23rd. That's what Ms. Gomez said.
They sent you the contract on the 23rd. Did you get it? No. Trinidad, they sent you the contract on the 23rd.
I'm looking at the notes that were sent.
I'll read approach. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. So Trinidad, if you did get it, we'll just give you a couple, 2 to 3 weeks for you to get to it. Alan, hey.
Good morning, Your Honor. We're gonna do a plea for Jamal Armstrong.
Armstrong.
Jamal, it left off. Yeah, it left off. Yes.
On the trespass or which one?
Trespass, we're dismissing the criminal trespass of the habitation.
So we're doing it on the second one. And
You said 3 days?
the habitat be dismissed.
Yes.
Got it.
Order in the court for a plea.
What happened with the case upstairs? Is it still going on? Set for trial. Okay. So, Mr. Armstrong, you've got the assault, the impeding breath upstairs. With us, you have 2 counts of criminal trespass. You've worked out an agreement where they're willing to dismiss one of the trespasses in exchange for you plea on the other one. You're pleading to the lesser one, which is a Class B misdemeanor where you're facing only up to 6 months in jail. On the other one, you're facing up to a year. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 156 days that you've done already. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront, cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. Okay, so this is what you want to do then? Yes. Okay, I'll find you guilty. I will follow the agreement. I will waive your court custody. Won't owe anything. Understand from now on, you'll be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail if you pick up any more cases. So good luck and take care. Okay. Thank you, Alan.
Glad to be alive, lady, guys. Who you booking on?
Everly Hassan.
Hassan?
Yeah. Just flew back from Ohio.
How was it?
Well, we lost an engine on the way there.
Oh, sorry.
It's always it's the heart pumping when the captain comes on and says we're landing in another city because we just shut off engine, our right engine.
What day was that?
It was Friday, I think. I want to say it was
That
Friday.
was pretty decent.
It was okay, yeah. And as we're flying back yesterday, my staff is emailing me saying, Jim, the lights are flickering. We need to leave.
That's crazy.
Okay, I see on Hassan, he has a TRAS scheduled for 6/4.
6/4.
Yeah,
Yes,
is that what you want to do?
yes, absolutely.
Is he here now?
Yes, she is. Very happy to say.
Does she want to go do it now so she can be
Yes.
done with it? Okay,
Absolutely.
let's do it. We'll send you for a walkthrough now. And then that way, at least that can be done and we'll set you off for 3-4 weeks if you get the
Okay.
interlock, you know?
So we can actually, you're saying, I'm sorry, we can do TRAS like right now? Oh, awesome.
Yeah, she's here. Why? There's no sense in delaying the inevitable, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, if you can make it rain, then yeah.
Sending her for TRS?
Please, yeah. So we don't need her just yet. They'll call her up here momentarily. And then if you just want to,
Yeah, just have.
don't leave yet. So yeah, just get whatever date you want. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sending an email now. What's Shatori's last name? You don't know? Hoax, that's right.
Just the back page, the one page. Just so that.
Yeah, hi, Mark, man. How you doing?
So Romero, last name Romero.
You ready?
Yes.
Come on.
You signed paperwork?
Everything's done.
Hey, what are we doing?
30 days. He's turning his stuff in on time. Step in. 3 days.
Do you have the admonishment? Because,
I already went over the garage.
okay, all right. Good morning, Mr. Romero. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what? Give me 1 second. Hold on. Do you want to do this on the record or no? Okay.
This is Fernando.
Yeah, Fernando Romero.
I guess I'll make a docket notation so that, you know,
Thank you, Jan.
for sure. Guys, keep it down, please. Mr. Romero, I want you to understand that you're doing something very, very serious today. You were charged with indecent exposure. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. What I understand is that you have a prior conviction for this type of offense as well. By pleading guilty today, you will now have a second of these offenses. You will be required to register as a sex offender for a minimum of 10 years. You understand? That is required when you take a second conviction on one of these. And I am imploring you to take this absolutely seriously. I think that you have to, within 3 days, go register. I think it's 3 or 5 days, something like that. If you don't, they can file on you a failure to register, and then you're looking at a 3rd-degree felony, a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. You understand? I want you to understand that this is why it's a big deal. I don't know if there is early termination of this type of registry. I don't know. But I want you to understand that it's a minimum of 10 years. You understand?
That's right.
Okay, do you still want to go through with this? Okay, you're in the driver's seat, right? So I just want to make sure that you're fully informed and that you're making an informed decision. So Like I said, you're charged, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement today. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement with us today, you can never come back and say, I want to change this. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know I have to register. You give all these important rights today up. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. How do you plead to the offense of indecent exposure? Okay, I gotta imagine it's probably enhanced. Let me make sure. Is it abandoned? What are we doing?
30 days, credit on 3.
Let's see. Okay. So it's 30 days in jail, credit for the 2 days that you've done. I want you to understand that I will give you a turn date. You said a Friday, Mark?
Yes,
Okay. You must turn yourself in by 6 p.m. on Friday. If you don't turn yourself in, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months. Make sure you turn yourself early. If you are late, they will not take you. If you're there at 6:01, they will not take you. And if they don't, we will have big problems. Do you understand? Okay. How do you plead to the offense? Are you guilty or not guilty? I will find you guilty. I will follow the agreement. Sentence you to 30 days in jail, credit for 2, to turn in by 6 p.m. That is May 31st. Do you have any questions, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, make sure that you take the registration requirements seriously. I've seen a lot of people go down for many, many years for not taking it seriously, okay? All right, good luck to you, sir. Thanks. Waive it. Just waive it. Yeah, he doesn't. Mark.
By 6 p.m.
Metz, I'm gonna make a docket notation about the, yeah, okay.
Power to sign?
yes.
Okay, what's up?
Alan, you're back.
Yes, Your Honor, I do apologize. I'm approaching on behalf of Eric Rawlings. I wanted to see if we could possibly get him a PR bond. He's currently.
Hold on a second. Can we bring him out, please?
He does not have the means to pay right now.
Okay. I'm gonna write this email while we wait, so bear with me a second. Sarah, did you want to talk?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm printing out a motion to restore. It's a dismissed prostitution case.
Or what?
Well, they took her phone and they took all the money out of her sleeping quarters. Like, yeah, unrelated to. I can give you
Hey, don't worry about it.
a, yeah, I'll give you a cause number. It's 248.
No, don't give it to me. Give it to
Oh,
them.
to her? Okay.
Mr. Medlin,
Morning, Judge.
come on up. Hey.
We have a guy that has been kind of snake bit. We've got a PTI, DWI agreement. And I thought we'd filled out our contract. I know we had, but they don't have one in their folder, their thing. I need to do a new one and send it to you. It's the contract, the
Who is
PTI
it?
contract. I just need like end of the week, early next week, Monday, Tuesday.
Okay. Do we have, there's not a holiday on Monday, is it? Okay, Monday it is.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Yeah, so,
Go ahead, step all the way up, please. No, you don't need to, just move all the way up, that's all.
okay.
What?
Don't.
Are you Eric Rawlings?
Yes.
Alan asked me to give you a PR bond.
Hmm.
Do you think I should?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever come to court on your own?
I've been trying to contact my father so that
No, I don't care about trying. I try to win the lottery. I try to get hair.
yeah. The police department don't respond when I ask him to take me to the courtroom. So I've been.
Find a friend.
Yeah.
You can take the bus. You can take the Dodge Patas.
I can take the bus now. Just my next statement is that I'm gonna have to take the bus.
That's something that you should have thought about on the second or maybe third time we gave you a PR bond, Mr. Rawlings.
I know that.
History tells me what's going to happen if I give you a PR bond.
I know that.
So while I don't like to keep people in jail,
Yeah.
I don't ask for much, man. I truly don't. The only thing I ask you to do is show up. That's all I ask you to do.
Yeah.
You've not even made it for one arraignment here, ever.
Yeah, I know that. Well, I sent myself into jail and then I went to jail and then they told me to get another PR. They gave me another PR bond.
This is, and here's the thing, Mr. Rawlings, is that this is your second case with us because you had another criminal mischief with us in 22.
Yeah.
In 22, it was the same thing. You took off on me 3 times. You never came to court one time.
Okay.
So let me ask you again. Should I give you a PR bond?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because I think I'll be in better health and I'll be able to take care of myself better to get to court and it'll be more appropriate.
What has changed between now and the last time you were here?
Is that I have connections now with my sister and my father to be on their side to get shaved and buy the clothing and the housing to contact the courtrooms and have people help me take care of the.
So let me ask you this.
Of the appropriate ways for the transportation to get to court.
If you have all these people ready to help you,
yeah.
Why do you like to live on the street? What's so fun about living on the street?
There's nothing fun about living on the street.
But I don't get it. I mean, help me out because really, you said you have your sister.
Yeah.
You got your pop, right?
Yeah.
So why live on the street?
I'm not very sure.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
You know. Don't play Helen Keller with me.
It's just because I don't have enough know-how or way how to tell that I usually have to stay with a friend so that
you know your dad's phone number?
Yeah, 737-336.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's call. What's the phone number?
737-336-0301.
It's too fast.
737.
Oh, is it long distance?
Yeah.
From here.
Okay.
Reach out to Dad. First, go back in the back. But if you have these people ready to help you, I don't understand why you want to stay on the street. Unless it's really fun, unless you get to just, I guess, drink until you're completely obliterated and perhaps they don't want to see it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. But while you're out on the street,
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you a PR bond because I know you're not going to come back to me.
Yeah, I know.
Your Honor, once I get in contact with his father,
I will.
if he gives me insurance that,
If you get in contact with dad, I want to talk to dad
will do.
and then we can perhaps make some kind of arrangement. I'm not letting you out on your own.
I don't believe that he'll be able to contact my dad, but
I don't, anyone in your life, it doesn't matter to me. Anyone that's willing to take custody of you, to get you off the street,
they can't come to the courtroom and come pick me up. Definitely not.
why not?
Is there a way out of, my dad lives in not Austin, but
You know, I would,
where is this called Canyon Lake? That's where he lives?
Canyon Lake?
Yeah.
Like South by San Marcos.
Yeah, it's out by San Marcos. It's way too far away out from here.
You know, I bet that if we called your folks or we
Yeah.
called your sister
Yeah,
and told them that you wanted help,
yeah,
I bet you they would probably want to try to help you.
yeah.
And I'm willing to do it right now. If you want, I'll let you go back with Alan now. We'll get the phone number. Let me talk to them and see what we can work out. I'm not letting you out by yourself because I know what's going to happen. But if I have a family member come help out, I will happily let you out
I
to
give
them.
them the phone number right here.
Yeah, I got a lot of people I got to talk to now, but go back, you guys go talk, get a hold of your family. Hey, come on. Hey, what's new?
Venable on the
Venable.
PTI.
Yeah,
We got everything over that they needed. TRAS done. They said they'll have the contract to us this morning.
okay. You want to set it off like maybe a week to get the NOR? Okay, that's it though.
That's it.
That's it.
No more.
No more
Thank
recess
you.
after that. Hi.
New case, prostitution, Miss Delagadillo with the D. It's a super old case.
I know.
Just got on it today. It looks like there is a P-180. We just need some time to get her on that.
So I'm putting an ankle monitor on her if she wants anything. Come up.
Hey, Bob, there's also a time served.
If you want me to let you go, the only way is if I have an ankle monitor on you. You've taken off way too much and I don't know where you're gonna go.
Order in the
But
court.
I can't trust you anymore. We've given you way too many chances. And I'm gonna tell you now, if you ever take off on me again, I will make your bond so high, you're gonna flip. You will never get another PR bond. The only thing I'm asking you to do is stay in touch with John. That's all you gotta do. If you make this appointment and all you gotta do is go to this place, they will dismiss this case against you. But if you fail to show up again, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, Anthony, this is, what's the last? Delgadillo. I want her today to go get a GPS, please. And drug test, yeah. No curfew, just I want to know where she is. Okay, no drugs, no alcohol, man. Do you understand? And I don't want you to partake in what you've been doing to pick up this case either. Do you understand?
Judge, is next appearance required?
It's 300, it's nearly 400. No waived appearances. Do you have an appointment already, John D?
No, I mean, I just got the case. I gotta get it out.
He can make the appointment now.
Oh, can he? I'm not.
So that's why. We'll try to make it today so that we know before she leaves here today what day the appointment is.
I will talk to Bob.
Yeah. Okay.
Just have a seat. until I get you to sign your paper, and then I'll talk to you some more. Yeah, and they can help you with all. Have a seat right here. I'll wait for that. Okay, we got it, Judge. Thanks.
Okay, I know you. Hey. Yeah, no, random. I want to make sure she's not using. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Memorial Dixon. She is here. You had instructed her to get into a GED program. She has looked into it and she right now does not have the money to pay for she says it's $350. She did try to enroll into summer school.
So will you reach out to the MAC because I know that they have resources to help out with this kind of thing?
Yes. That was what I was going to ask for. I didn't realize that she's not able to not afford the program.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to know that it happened. So let's set it off a week.
One week's
And then
fine.
will you reach out to the MAC today? I want her here next time because I want to make sure that it happens, please. And then let me make a notation now. You know what? Let me do it. She did apply for it though?
And she applied, or she looked into the program, but it was too much money. She applied to get into summer school, but it was too much to register already. Then like a public school.
Today's what, 5/29?
Yes, sir.
You're saying, so she applied for the GED program?
Yes, she does not have the money.
And so it was a $350 registration fee?
Yes, sir. I'm emailing them right now, Judge.
Okay, if you need anything from me, any help from me, like any letters or anything, just let me know and I can help you with anything, but let's get her back in a week to see where we are with it.
So next
Okay?
week.
Yeah, for sure.
Come before reset. Come before reset.
Anybody else?
Oh, okay, just give me a second, I'll check it out, because I don't know if they're like, yeah. So her title is CLO, right? Yeah. I know. I know. Yeah. Yeah. You know that there's a Shanaria hoax too?
Come before reset.
Hey, Melissa.
We will be, we still
Yeah, same case?
Well, same, just. I will be approaching for the, well,
I don't know the last one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
To try to get.
Sure. Get arrested.
This guy. I'm sure.
Alan.
Yes, Your Honor. So I was unable to get in contact with his father. I did leave a message. I wanted to basically see if the line of communication could still be open as far as if he does return my call
So-
today or tomorrow, can we approach on it?
For sure, let's roll it to tomorrow, and let's see if we can get a hold of dad or sister or anyone, and let's see how responsive they are. And if they're willing to help, by all means, let's do it.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Just read.
Thank you.
Sure.
Judge, how are you? I was just telling Mr. Jones, I don't need an experienced prosecutor on the case.
Yeah, I think he's a little overqualified.
So, we have
Two.
high wells on your docket.
Yeah, okay.
This young man is,
You don't have to explain. I remember.
so he's in the Orioles minor league system up in Maryland. I wanted to set for a motion to suppress hearing and see if we could allow him to appear.
Okay. Are you okay with that?
Motion suppression.
Are we doing a dispositive?
We haven't agreed to it. I don't know.
Because I don't want to do just a motion to suppress. Because I've had that before. We've lost, and then I have to do it all over again. It's inefficient. If they want to do a dispositive, I'm happy to do it. Or let's run it with trial. Because I've done that before, and it's so inefficient, you
I think
know?
we can talk with defense on it and then we approach.
Let me see what we can.
Will you see if they'll dispositive it, please?
Okay.
What's his name again?
Latron Ula.
Come on, Uloa.
Affidavit your way, Spanish speaker. Order in the court, please.
Who do you have in your life, Mr. Uloa?
So what's it?
Who's in your life? Guys, keep it down, please.
Only my mom.
Work in progress, Your Honor. I've explained to him that his attire is not becoming of a young man that's trying to get a good deal. It's not respectful to the court to come in the courtroom like he's coming into a gymnasium. And that's good as other young folks here to hear this. When you're in a courtroom, you don't have to come from the judge. It should come from us lawyers too, that you have to drop appropriate. This is not a gymnasium.
But it's to me, it's a complete sign of disrespect. You come in shorts. The ripped up clothing tells me that something's going on in your life. I mean, how old are you?
19.
You know better. Where do you live?
I live in Jersey Village.
Who with?
I live with my girl's parents, my in-laws.
Are you married?
I'm not married.
You have kids?
Just one.
Do you have a child?
Yes, sir.
You're a child yourself. How on earth can you have a child and you haven't even graduated from high school? How on earth do you imagine that you're going to provide for a little human being? This person. Guys, please. I mean, this person looks to you for help, guidance, wisdom, love. And when they see you, you don't even work, do you?
Not at the moment.
When they see you, they're going to be exactly like you. And the way I'm looking at it now, that's not a good thing. The only thing I asked you to do was sign up for a GD program. Did you do that?
Yes, sir.
That's been documented, Judge.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
That's great. I'm proud of you. This is your first step to really bettering yourself in a way that you cannot imagine. You cannot go through life at the minimum without a high school diploma. You will get nowhere. The people that we have in custody now are because of two things. One, they have no self-control. Number two, they have no money and they will do anything to get it. Damned if they have to kill someone, rob someone, sling dope, but they will do anything to get money, even if it costs them 15 years of their life. I'm trying to prevent you from going down that road. And if you don't have anyone, or if you've had no one to help you down that road, that's what I'm here for. And I will make sure that you're going to do it.
Sure.
What else do you need? Do you need anything else they require you to have to be able to get into this? Do you need books? Do you need computers? What do you need?
Right now I'm on using the phone. It's like classes I'll be doing online.
Okay, so you have a computer at home?
Yes, sir.
You have internet, obviously.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else that you need? If you do, let Mr. D know. We can reach out to the MAC to get services to help you with anything that you may need.
Yes, sir.
I expect you to fulfill this. I'm assuming that they have an attendance record.
So
I know they do. Okay, so what I'm trying to impart to you is that I'm going to reset this case for 2 weeks. And I want to see that you have attended this thing faithfully like you're supposed to. If you do, things will go well between us. Remember, that baby needs love, money, because they eat too. They need clothes too. And if you're not there, there are other people that we can find to help you to get these services. But they depend on you, and now I depend on you too. All I'm asking you to do is make me proud. You ever need anything, contact Mr. D and I'll help you out.
Thank you, sir.
So 2 weeks, just show up.
Yes, sir.
Get it done. All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. D. That's great. Good job.
Good job.
Hey, yeah, come on. Hutcherson?
Yes, that's the old case. She did give birth to her child, so we do have that completed. She did pick up or scheduled a device pickup for today and mailed off the agency. So we should be in the last steps this week.
I don't think that they take it through the mail, man.
They do. They do. I've done it before and I go get the receipt myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure that she's mailed it? Do you
Told
know?
me she was mailing it yesterday. She said she would have it mailed by Tuesday. So I haven't confirmed, but she told me that.
Let's confirm because I don't like to take people's word for it. So I guess let's set it for, you said she's going to get the device today?
Device today.
All right, I guess let's set it for Monday.
Okay.
Everything must be done by Monday. Yeah.
And then I have another one, Melvin Morales Soto. I don't know if I need to approach him.
Let me see. Morales. It's 123. You're good. Whatever you want.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Judge, can you sign those bond commissions?
I'm doing it now.
Oh, sorry. Christina P. Roto.
Sorry, that's me emailing you so you can say that you did. The PTI class that completed the GED.
Enriquez Angela?
No, she was already, I think that's one way that she was.
No, she was already.
Okay, 6-3 required.
That's why that's what they were taking.
Yeah. And then maybe you sign your bond conditions and I'll give you a copy. Did you receive the contract on How is July 2nd? To wait for parents.
Thank you. That was a good one.
For real?
She can have her come
I
up.
gotta see for you in the back.
Oh, no. Him. I thought it was someone else.
No, it was.
I didn't realize it was him. Aaron.
Good morning, Judge.
Hey, bud, what's new?
We're approaching on two cases, Your Honor. I guess I'll start with White. She's the girlfriend of the young gentleman that was just up here.
Yulo. That was a young lady. They have a baby in common. She was.
Oh, that was Yuloa's.
Yes, Your Honor.
Said, and White is the last name?
Yes, Your Honor.
Pascal.
Jumea White.
Pasquale White.
I don't see it.
It's on the docket, Your Honor. I can give you this calls number. You ready for it?
Yeah.
250-3210.
Now I see. Okay. Aaron.
She's not here, Your Honor, and that's my fault. I told her not to come in because she does have the baby. She showed me proof of her GED enrollment, and Pavel offered.
That's what I was.
And Pavel also offered a class and dismiss, and she's completed the class, so.
You did receive.
I mean, if they dismiss the case, they dismiss the case. My other concern also was that she get her GED as well. Hopefully she will continue to do it. But has she done it? Are they going to dismiss the case?
She's in the same enroll in July because class is just like.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And I emailed it to Pavel. He should be dismissing it today.
Okay.
And I also emailed it to Kevin in the office in there.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, and I have one more,
Wait,
Judge,
one
just
more.
because it's getting closer in age. Gregory.
That's the last name?
Yes, Your Honor. First name Dante.
Is he in jail or?
He's on bond.
I see. Okay, tell me.
His appearance was waived. I got an investigator working on some mitigation. I think we're close to reaching a resolution once that info comes in, Judge.
Okay. Yeah, it's getting older though, so.
That's why I just wanted to put it on the record.
Okay, for sure.
He's here. You just stepped away from it. Yeah, he's here.
Just have a seat with
Aaron, is he still on probation?
Gregory?
Yeah.
No.
You sure? You know that at one point he had a $2 million bond?
He had some bad stuff going on.
Yeah. Sheesh. I don't know if, I don't know if he is or not. Just beware that if it.
That was only 2 years. So
you do 2 years plus 5 years.
No, with the actual sentence. Oh, for guns. Yeah. It's okay.
Of course, he's gonna plead out to time served and give it sentence.
Oh my God. Hey, Day.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, if you were to slam a person's, take the car door and slam their hand into it.
Depending on the circumstances, yes, it could be charged as aggravated assault. Because you have to articulate that door could be a deadly weapon, and people have had.
Or SBI, right? Serious bodily injury.
Cause if it's a permanent disfigurement, but it's the same problem as a doctor would have to articulate, or someone medically would have to articulate that they would have permanent disfigurement.
I'm about to sign a warrant now in here on someone.
As long as it causes some permanent loss of capability, or unless it's so observant, like, you know, I mean, removing a limb. But I mean, if it's observant to a common person that they would forever not be able to use that part of the body anymore, then it would.
All right, well, I'm issuing a warrant now. So, thanks. Is Connor still here?
Connor?
Do you know?
Been in and out.
You dismissed with white. That's right.
Let's go.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Melissa, we have a financial pastor.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think she's even gone into the PD program.
Sir, excuse me, fellow Viber. Can you look at that?
Do you know, is this Connor's cell phone? Do you know that one, the 829?
Mm-hmm.
That's his
It's
cell
only,
phone?
yeah, it's only cell phone. All the ones I call for Connor, he picks up.
Yeah, I'm not. I got an artist, white.
So
Oh, no.
she picked up a B&B. So I'm putting on for Friday.
Okay.
So what he's trying to say.
They didn't do it because he can't see the document, but I was like, I saw it, I was like, I see it. And I was like, no, so instead of saying yes.
I didn't hear the name.
Yeah, and we have one warrant that actually does align with the stuff, so I think we're good.
Yeah, I don't care. You can go for it.
Yeah.
That don't scare me.
Yeah, and it's a one officer motion suppressed, I was like, I'm gonna do this a lot of motion suppressed.
Oh, thanks.
He didn't put his phone
That's been my
his phone number on?
Yes.
Okay, good.
But I'll show it to you specifically where I see it, so to show you kind of where his issue has been. Okay. What's that? Cool. Let's get it done.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, maybe a copy.
Okay, now we heard you all the way over here.
Sorry. And I will, once the portable device is in, we'll be good to go. One thing I may want to do. Might have a lot, but.
Bueno.
So, no, this is good. Together.
It's not one of the popular ones, it's just a random song. But it says, when I just said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they gonna file?
No, Yeah, so let me show you. That's what So.
Okay, so.
Who is it?
Page 3, Alonzo.
Yeah, it's nearly 200 days. What are we doing?
She has signed a contract, she has paid the DA fee.
Okay.
She has an appointment to get the portable device. I think the last time, she should be on Friday because they gave her 3 days to come.
Is she here? Is that her? Can you verify that she has the appointment for Friday?
Yeah.
Do you mind? Please.
The appointment is for the 31st.
It's Friday. Okay, so we'll roll it to Monday. Okay. Monday. So if she gets the device Friday, we'll roll it to Monday. Guys, keep it down, please, so that he can file the supervision order because he needs proof of the installation of the interlock.
Okay, yes, he asked me to, send the proof and all, to email it to him. And,
You want to put on for Friday? What do you want to do?
I want to put it up, give us a by Tuesday or.
Okay, you can have Tuesday if you want Tuesday. Yeah, all right.
Did you talk to him?
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Talk to me. Yeah.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, I just wanted to talk to you about this young lady, Ms. Paris de la Galdillo. Basically, Judge, she told me that she actually had tried to, do the P-180 program before, but she has 2 kids living with grandma. Parents are not.
She just wants to plead guilty. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Sir, I tried my best for the last hour to talk her out of it. If you would,
I'll talk to her. If she wants to do it, she's in the driver's seat. We can't force her not to.
I know, that's what she wants. I just want to make sure that, you're,
Look,
then that's what
she's
she
in the
wants.
driver's seat. If that's what she wants to do.
That's what she wants.
But I will counsel her against it, but ultimately it's up to her.
I've already talked to her, Judge. You don't need to, but that's what she wants. So let's get it done.
Ms. Delgadillo, come up. Tell me, while she, no.
You want me to write it up?
Hold on. Oh, hold on a second. Let me see. Come up, ma'am.
Exactly what you told me, okay? It's very nice. We're all just concerned about your future, okay? So.
The thing is that you're young, right? And what you're doing now, you are paving the way for the next 40 years of your life. This life can either be grandiose, can be amazing, where you go nice places, buy nice things, have great vacations, or it can be a rotten, just terrible existence where you have no money, you're scraping to get by, you have no money to buy clothes. You're charged with a very serious offense now. John has told me that all you want to do is plead guilty to get this done. When you take the easy way out, there are serious consequences. And the problem is you're charged with a prostitution case now. If you plead guilty, you will be branded a prostitute for the rest of your life. You will never take it off. If you ever pick up another case, you'll be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. It will preclude you from perhaps even getting social services. If you want to get SSI, if you want to get services from the state, they may say no because of this conviction on your record.
I understand.
You really still want to do this? Literally, all you have to do is show up to one meeting and they'll dismiss this case. All you have to do is show up and talk to a staff member. It's what, 20, how long is the interview? Is it 15 minutes, 20 minutes?
I mean, they used to make her go visit.
Maybe half an hour at the most.
I think it's like 30, 45, somewhere there.
If you literally,
I think they also make her go to the women's center.
No, so they provide resources, and basically she's required to follow up with one of those resources. That's her choice.
what do you mean follow up with a resource? What does that
She needs
mean?
to get connected with one of the resources that they offer. They offer her like a bunch of resources in the interview. And following the interview, then she needs to follow up and make contact with those resources, and that's it. It's called meaningful contact, that's the second part of the process.
So you were old enough to know that actions have consequences. I can't force you to do something, you know, if I could, I would, but I can't. You can do whatever you want to do.
Sure that you understand and you know, yes. You want to think about it some more? Because, you know, once you plead guilty and take the easy way out, you cannot ever go back.
There's no, you can't, this isn't like Target where I don't like this dress, I'm gonna go return it. There's no buyer's remorse here. Once you plead, that's it forever. You never can take this back. And when you're 52, damn it, what the hell did I do? I see it now every day. People come to me and say, well, why the hell did I take this conviction on this theft case? I can never get this off my record. I can't even get an apartment because of it. That's how it affects you in collateral ways where you want to get a car loan to buy a new car. They're going to see this. This is a crime of moral turpitude. It's a dishonesty crime.
Judge,
people will use it against you.
One other thing, Judge, is she disclosed to me, and you know, just confidential. She's gonna go get her urine test, and it's gonna show up positive, not for anything but a dependency on a painkiller. She's been on it for a year. She thinks she can stop on her own. Cautioned her about that also. But so she wants full disclosure
and you have,
That's the only thing.
and you have 2 children.
Yes, sir.
You realize by pleading guilty, who do you think's gonna get wind of this?
I didn't hear you. Say it again.
Who, when you plead guilty to this offense, who do you think is gonna get wind of this? And do you think that they're gonna think this type of person is a safe place for 2 kids?
Yeah, I know.
CPS.
Yes.
we talked about that.
You think I'm bad? Wait till CPS gets involved. That's a veritable.
They're involved. They're helping with services already to get off of it.
What are you gonna test positive for?
Opiates. That's the only thing I'm scared of. I don't want to.
You should be scared because it's depending on what are you gonna test positive for? Guys, what are you going to test positive for?
Opposites.
We have a problem now. We have a big problem. I will not accept any plea of guilty from you now. Not at you're 19 with 2 kids and now you're taking Percocet? Nope. Take a seat for me at the jury box, ma'am, please. We'll have to figure something out now. John D, just hang tight, please. Just give me a few. Okay. Amigo.
Judge, this might be quick. Peru.
Bond or jail?
Bond.
Rosalinda. She's been dragging her feet a little bit about getting me the mitigation packet.
Is she here now?
She's here now. She's in the back. She gave me one letter, a reference letter and one letter, and I told her that was not gonna cut it, so.
Come up, ma'am. Did you get it? Hey, Doug, did you get a?
We are in agreement, we just need to pick a date, so.
I don't care, whatever date you want.
It's okay, right? He appears first.
See? Yeah, I'm okay with that. For
Thank
sure.
you very much.
I don't care. It's not old, is it?
No, like 1:30.
I don't care, whatever he wants. What did you ask her to give you?
The mitigation packet, so the reference letter, proof of employment, school enrollment, I give them the standard letter that DA gives us. And
You told her what to give you. Did you think one letter was gonna be enough?
But when I wrote it, it was on the dot, but when I printed it out, it was like such a little bit, so I had to put two papers together to get that page. I don't know.
No, you got one reference letter.
I have another one on my phone. It's just that people I told to give them to me, they give it to me in the last minute.
In life, you were gonna get as you give. If you take a half-assed approach to life, you're gonna get a half-assed result. Do you think that the DA's office is gonna accept something like that when we're the highest per capita death county for DWIs? Do you think that they're gonna take something like that? Right. No. Your case is now 180 days old, man. I will give you 2 weeks to absolutely get everything that you need together to able. And if you don't have it done, I will immediately set your case for trial. All deals are off the table. You understand?
Yes.
When you give him stuff, don't give it on a bar napkin. Make it look good. If you put your heart into it, you can achieve darn near anything. You understand? 2 weeks, man. Thank you. Please take a seat.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Who's this gentleman?
Mr. Rocha for a plea, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, Mr. Rocha. All right, Mr. Rocha, you're charged with terroristic threat. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 30 days in jail with credit for the, you said 59?
Yes.
59 days credit. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers, the right to be arraigned, charged, read to open court, right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this, you can never change this, undo this, challenge this. Understand that we're doing this. You're going to get out today. I would caution you to be very careful what you do going forward, because for the foreseeable future, if you continue with the same course of conduct, they can probably file a felony on you, and you'll be looking at 2 to 10 in the penitentiary. So we would be very careful, Mr. Rocha.
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not? I will find you guilty, sentence you to the agreement. Good luck to you, sir. All right. Thank you. Thanks, Josh. Lori.
Yes, sir. I am on
can't
Ramon
hear you.
Contreras. Huh?
Give me a second. Hey, do you mind hitting the button right there on the sound bar? Thanks. I don't think, we can't hear Lori.
Turn this off.
Can you hear me now?
I got you now. Tell me.
I have Ramon Contreras. I'm ready to set it for trial.
Is it a jail case?
No, he's on bond. He's in the gallery.
Ramon Contreras, come up.
Around, sir. Ramona, they're gonna need you for this. Let's try and set the trial.
All right.
All the way up.
All the way up. Let's see. All right, Mr. Contreras, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or $4,000 fine. Your lawyer tells me that you want to set this for trial. Is this true? Okay, I want you to understand a couple of things. The first thing, do we have an offer on this case now, Lori?
I don't believe so. They haven't gotten in touch with the complainant.
Do you guys have an offer on this case now? What's the offer on this case?
Excuse me, I haven't made an offer, but we contact the complainant, but the offer will be faster.
Okay. Do you know about that?
I didn't know about that.
Okay, well, let's do this. I'm gonna have you step out today, right now. Do you have Lori's phone number? Okay. Do you have his phone number to contact him, Lori?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. They've offered you time served. Basically, this is a plea bargain agreement. If you plead guilty, you would walk out of here today, okay? I don't want you to make a decision now. I'd like you to talk to your lawyer. That has not been conveyed to you before, but I think that before you set this for trial, I think it's appropriate at the minimum for you to be advised of what offers you have so that you can make an intelligent decision of whether you want to do this, whether you want to set this thing for trial, because I will tell you that if you want to set this for trial, I'm happy to do that, but I will not take any offers on the day of trial. If we set this for trial and I drag 35 people down here, we will go to trial. I will not take any deals. So in mind with that, please, if you just mind stepping outside, talk to Lori. They've offered you the time served. If that's what you want to do, wonderful. If not, we can go ahead and set it, please.
I'll do that. Thank you.
Thanks. Is this from Mr. Penny? Is this from Mr. Penny? Mr. Who? Oh, Dietrich, okay. What is this gentleman's name?
Mr. Garcia taking a plea.
The defense lawyer.
This is Alan.
Alan, are you ready?
Yes. Step all the way up.
Sorry, Mr. Pena, you're next.
Joe.
All right, Garcia. I don't see a Garcia. Who is this?
Joe Garcia.
It's right at.
It's under a fugitive case for today. So they're doing the time served, so that way he can.
To get his time clock started.
All right, so Mr. Garcia, you were charged with fleeing a police officer. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. What have you guys worked out, Alan?
Time served 3 days, Your Honor.
3 days in jail, credit for the 5 days that you've done. Understand, oh, you said 12?
Yes.
Okay, it's 12 days credit, sorry. You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement, sir. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this or undo this. Is this what you want to do, sir? How do you plead to the offense, sir? I will find you guilty. I will follow the agreement. Good luck to you, sir. Thanks. Thank you. Okay. Hi, good morning.
This is off docket. It's Judas Docket. I can give you a cause number.
I remember Ms. Stuckey, but what is it?
2482753. She's been approved for a DWI PTI. She's already provided the contract signing to the DA. She's already paid the DA fee. We're just waiting for the order for supervision on it. But back in March, she had a violation or ignition of the mark device. So she was ordered to use a scram also. So she's had no violation since then. So we have filed a motion for conditions requesting that the scram be removed.
Are you ready to follow the supervision order on that? Stucky. But everything, I mean, everything's done.
Everything's done.
Yeah.
DAP's paid.
So hopefully we can be done with it today.
I'm happy.
Pavel, do you need the cause number?
No, Judge,
I don't have it as ready for a supervision order, Judge. Let me look it up.
I will make you a deal. Once we sign the supervision order, I'll take it off. As the incentive to get everything done quick, once we sign it, I'll take it off. Yeah, for sure. Hey.
We have Johnny Senegal on docket and we'd like to do a plea.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, Judge.
Please. What are we doing with Senegal?
Gun safety class, 16 hours of community service and forfeiting the weapon.
Okay, so it's 16 hours community service, a gun.
order in the court for a plea.
Safety, 6-month deferred adjudication and forfeit weapon. All right, good morning, Ms. Senegal. Understand that you are entering in a very serious agreement today. You enter into a contract where if you successfully complete this, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. You cannot tell people it was dismissed. So don't, because it wasn't dismissed. You merely took a conviction, completed it successfully, and didn't end up with a conviction. For you to be able to do this, though, you must complete a gun safety class, 16 hours of community service, no drugs, no alcohol, and stay out of trouble. Is this how you understand it?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, I will make you a deal because I want you to get this done quick. I will take you off in half the time if you do well. Most importantly, you're nice to everybody. Don't pick up any new cases and don't test positive for anything. Can you get this done? Great. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront, cross-examine your accusers if you're not a citizen. There are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. You know, I have a lot of people that tell me they're going to make it, but then in reality, they do the opposite. You need to know what the consequences are. If you do something to muck this thing up, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail. I'm going to bring you out in orange. The only thing that we're going to talk about is if you violated this thing. If you did, you're looking at an entire year in jail. You understand? If you have any issues, come back to us, talk to us. We can always help you out. But the worst possible thing is if you take off or pick up a new case. Okay? Tell me, what do you do for a living?
I'm employed as of right now.
You're what?
Unemployed as of right now.
Why?
It's just been really hard to get work.
Have you not gone to Amazon?
I actually went to Amazon. My sister works for Amazon. So she was trying to get me in with her hiring manager. So that's still a process. But just still.
I want you to work. I'm going to make that a condition as well. You have to get a job. You cannot be bumming around doing nothing. Okay, I want you to work. Go back to Amazon. Just keep beating down the door until they give you a job.
Got it.
I'm going to waive all your fees.
Okay.
I mean, I can't pay for third-party things. The gun class you'll be responsible for, but I'll waive everything else so that there's just no excuse for you not to make this thing.
Right.
How do you plead to the offense, ma'am? Guilty or not guilty? Okay. I will not find you guilty. I will withhold that for 6 months. But like I said, get everything done. We'll take you off in half. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Judge, is Mr. Contreras back in?
Yes, he is.
Yes, he's here. You want to set this for trial?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's okay. As long as you know that once we set this, there's no more deals. Okay. Lori, if you just get with Ramona.
Okay.
Whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me.
Lori, I'll message you in just a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, John D.
Just a couple of things, Judge. I got a new assignment, Mr. White. He's in custody. He's here for criminal mischief, but he does have some felony pendings. Usually you give me about 30 days. I mean, his felony, I believe, is reset till July. Do you want me to just reset it?
No,
till after?
September.
Oh, September, I'm sorry. Okay, then 30 days it is. Got it.
Sure.
And then further conversation with Ms. Paris. She will do the program, Judge. I'm gonna have to help
I'm
her.
gonna have her come drug test all the time now.
Yeah, well, I got you, John, but you're gonna find out after today that she has this, so she wanted you to know the truth.
Great.
So the next reset that I actually have is on the 10th, which is in maybe 10 days.
I'm setting her more so that I can test. So I know that she's not using because
Next week, I mean, today is Wednesday. The 10th is just the Monday after next week. And that'll also give her some time to commence the program. We're gonna get the contract. Or do you want her back next week?
I still want to send her now because
Yeah. She's gonna go down now.
Send her now, please.
Yeah.
Come up, ma'am. Come up.
Coming right behind y'all, counselors.
If you test positive after today for anything else, I'm gonna have a contempt hearing. I can hold you in contempt, slap you with 180 days and put you in a rehabilitation facility. Pills are so very dangerous because you develop an tolerance to them. And the problem is that you continue to take and you have to take more and more and more. And at some point you put your lungs to sleep because that's what happens and you die. That's the problem with pills. You build up a tolerance and you continue to have to double, triple in the money you're spending on the pills, money you're taking away for food and clothing for the children, not to mention putting your life in danger for 2 kids. I'm telling you, no more. You test positive after today for anything, you will stay with me. You understand? I'm gonna have you sign an affidavit with me today, promising you that you're not gonna use anymore. If you can't do it on yourself, I'm gonna do it for you. I promise you're not gonna like the way that I do it. Taking you off. I expect you to be back here Monday to take another drug test. I'm sending her now, and then we'll have her come back on Monday. Yeah.
Judge, she's also gonna get the contract today, so. Okay. I will update Victoria. Judge, is it okay if she just sits over here? I'm gonna. Okay.
For sure.
Judge, what's going on with this one?
He's gonna bring her back on Monday for another.
You can update the one that is in there. I just didn't know if I get it right.
I'm gonna. You wanna redo it?
Hey, hi. Hi, Sam. How are you, man?
Doing well. How are you?
What's new? You know. Okay.
Yeah, scheduled.
Yes. How's it going?
She's doing well. She's back there in the crowd. If you want to speak with her. I believe pre-trial has copies of those.
Good. This is the AA, right? Wonderful. Great job. Good job. Keep it up. Okay, great. Good job, Sam. Thank you so much. All right, I'll make a docket notation now. Hi. What's up?
Scott, Chanel Scott. Chanel Scott was my client.
I remember.
She,
How is she? Is she still,
she's in custody.
anything happen upstairs or no?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
And I was told to approach because one of her cases here is, I guess, over a year old.
I know, and I'm okay holding it because I know what I want to do with this case. I want to put her on a probation and I want her to hold up a sign in each Ulta that she was busted at. And I'm gonna have her hold a sign for 2 to 4 hours stating that I robbed this place for, what's it? $2,000, $8,000 worth of perfume, something like that.
Yeah.
I want to go to trial or however we do it. And,
Okay.
you know, yeah, and that's hopefully we'll get. Yeah. We'll get, hopefully it'll get her attention. When are you set, Corey? When are you set on that upstairs? Do you know?
Oh, August 7th.
And what's the issue? Where is it going? Is it separate trial? Is it just a non-trial setting?
It's a motion hearing. Let me see. If there's anything more there. No further notes, Judge. It's just set for a motion hearing and it's set on the 7th. That sounds like probably motions for trial, like a first trial motion conference. They just didn't label it as such, but it's a motion hearing.
Okay. Have you spoken with Kevin? No. No. Okay. Yeah. Let's do 30 days, please. Hi.
Morning, y'all.
Hi, Counsel.
I'm here on an off docket matter, 251-0794. So Ariel Austin, she was scheduled for May 31st. You gave us until.
Is this the one that's from
California?
Okay.
Yes.
Is she here?
She's here.
Do you mind bringing her up?
Please.
You got the cause number?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Miss Austin. Ma'am, you were charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. On May 18, 2024, officers dispatched in Harris County, Texas to a major crash. It was non-fatal. Deputy stated that she observed the suspect vehicle driving at a high rate of speed going southbound along Texas Spur 5, approaching Wheeler Avenue intersection. The deputy stated that the suspect vehicle hit the first curb, second curb, then ran into a wooden light pole. Will witness ID defendant as the driver. Defendant also stated that she was driving. Defendant admitted to drinking champagne. Officers noticed an odor of alcohol emitting from the defendant's breath and glossy eyes. As a 6 out of 6 on HGN, 5 out of 8 walk and turn, 3 out of 4 on one leg scale. DIC red, consent was given. Registered 0.114, given 0.113.
Okay. Do you mind checking to see if she has any prior DWIs, please? Okay, Ms. Austin, do you have a valid, I guess, California driver's license? Do you have a valid Texas driver license? So you have no driver's license. Ma'am, I'm gonna have you sign with me today an affidavit promising me you're not gonna drive. I don't care where you are. I don't care what's going on in your life. If you don't have a license, do not drive. If I get wind that you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. You understand? I don't care what the reason is. I don't care. There's nothing you can say to justify getting in a car and driving. If you want to drive, get a California license or a Texas license and liability insurance. I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. Now, you live in California at this time. If you're called upon to take a test, you are to go to a Quest Diagnostics, take a test, get it to counsel. He will get it to pretrial services, and that would be good for me. If you do not test and you're called upon and we know that you don't test, I will issue a warrant. And I'm going to tell you, if I issue a warrant for your arrest and you try to get on a plane, it's not going to go well for you. Now, I will waive your appearance so you don't have to mindlessly come to Harris County to appear for court for nothing, but you must stay in touch with counsel. He will tell you if and when you have to come back to court. No drinking and no driving. That's all I'm asking you to do. Any questions? Okay. So for now.
Yeah, I don't see that, there's nothing to indicate that she's had any previous DWIs.
You don't see any prior DWIs?
No.
Okay, so I'll have you come up here, swear to us if you're not gonna drive. We will get you to Victoria, we'll have you sign a reset. After that, you'll get with Tracy for your bond conditions, and after that, you guys are free to go. Okay, please, thank you. Oh, old school. Oh, that's right, old school. Anthony, guys, did you get the cause number for Miss Austin? You got it? Okay.
Judge, I just forgot to mention to you, I just found out that Mr. White picked up his while he was on bond here. So did you want to revoke his bond here?
I think it already, I think that.
Page 44. All right, go ahead and seek withdrawal and
So he had an open theft, right? Like a state jail theft because 2 or more. Right? And then that was, yeah, that was in February. Then with us, he picks up a mischief. I guess they didn't give him a PR bond on ours because I still see that it's. Yeah, actually, yeah. I want him out. Deputy, do you mind bringing out Mr. I don't care. Will you mind bringing out Thomas White, please? Thanks. I already know.
This could be, you could open up all.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
No, I got you. I just wanna. Consider my.
application submitted. And so
Mr. White, step all the way forward.
Thomas White.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir. You know, I brought you out just because I wanted you to know what's happening, because it's only fair, it's your case, so you need to know what's going on. The only thing I do know is that, guys, you were on bond for a theft from February. You've now picked up with us a criminal mischief, and I think that you were on bond for both of those cases. And then now you picked up another theft.
Oh, that's about the criminal mischief. All I know is hearsay.
Let's find out, because I don't know anything as well, so let's find out real quick. Do you mind reading what happened on the criminal mischief? So you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine on that one. Okay, we'll do probable cause now so that you know, because I don't even remember what happened on it either. Please.
March 16, 2022, officers were dispatched to a motel in Harris County, Texas. The defendant remained 1 extra hour after checkout time. Complainant deducted $20 from the $50 deposit and only returned $30 for the extra hour of stay.
That sucks.
Defendant left the property. On the way out, punctured CW's tire, rear tires costing $230. This was viewed by the complainant and by surveillance.
Yeah, that would make me mad too, but, all right. So there is probable cause to go forward on the mischief. So the bond that we have set now, it's at $100. You're set at the 20,000. I'm not going to do anything on your bond with us. So I guess we'll just keep it as is. And unfortunately now you're still being held because of the felony, and we'll just carry you with the felony. And then when something happens up there, we'll just, I guess the same thing will happen here, and we'll just let it go and see how it progresses.
I haven't punched nobody's tires.
I'm getting on that, Judge. So
We'll get on it, and we'll make sure that, you know, he's great.
follow up. So I promise, like we talked about, it'll all get followed up on, okay?
He's great. I will make sure that they get any kind of videos, any kind of evidence to make sure that everything goes well, you know. He'll make him prove it. So I just so you know what's going on, that's it, okay? All right, for sure.
I'm on it, brother. Okay, I got you. So we're gonna reset you, and then you can pop it up. Okay, thank you, Judge.
Take care, man.
He's on royalty checks, that's why he's.
Josh. Hey.
Last name Henry, Judge, Marcus Henry.
Okay.
This was a 2B case, that's why it's so old, Judge. He has already,
It looks like they offered in April clean and green.
yeah, he acted kind of late. He signed the clean and green program here. He's already paid the fee, and he has the clean and green scheduled already.
When is it?
It's scheduled for June the 12th.
Okay.
The issue I'm having with him is that he's texting me that he has a job he's working in Boston right now, and he won't be back until June the 23rd.
He's got to show up to this thing, man. It's 180 days.
Fly back and.
Yeah, he's got to do it, you know, that's it. I mean, I'm not giving him any more. It's 180 days. He's got to get it done. Tell him, come back one day, get it done, it gets dismissed, right? So what day is it?
His clean and green is scheduled for June the 12th.
When did you say he comes back?
June 23rd.
When's the next clean and green? If the next clean and green date is like crazy out, no. But if it's just like, who schedules it?
It's the PTI for the DWI people.
If Yasha, if you can reach out to. If you can reach out to them and they can give you like a 2-week window after that date, I'm okay with it. But if they don't have anything for like a month later, I'm not okay with it. You know what I mean? So if you can get a different date, come and let me know, and then we can work something out. Okay.
Right now, let's keep it.
Right now, it's so Page 12, Henry. He's got a clean and green date of June 12th. But he's working out of town in Boston. He'll be there until like June 20th, something. So I told Yasha, if he can get a different date, maybe a couple weeks out, like maybe a couple days out after he comes back, I'm okay with it. But I'm not okay with a clean and green date, like a month or 6 weeks out. That's just too much. Okay, so if you can find something, just let us know.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, okay, for sure. So for now, just set it maybe like a couple days out after the June 12th.
Okay.
Okay, hi guys, come on. What's going on?
Christina Pivoto, Pivoto, P-I-V.
Oh, okay, this is, ma'am.
Oh, she's, I was just speaking with her.
I know, right, tell me.
Oh, okay, I thought you were looking for her.
No, she keeps standing up over there. Okay, were you able to reach the?
No, Judge, I called the complaining witness twice, our back called him as well, no answer, I sent him a text, no answer as well, so we're just trying to reach out to them before review and address restriction removed.
Judge, it's her address, the apartment's in her name, the alleged incident happened at a.
If she has proof, then I'm happy to do it.
That it's her place, she has her
I'm not gonna
lease.
take her word for it.
Yeah, she has her lease with her right now, like.
Get it, go, yeah, get it. Yeah. I mean, I can't exclude her from her own home, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would say if, hopefully you can reach out to the CW somehow, apprise them that, you know. $7,500 Pinemont apartment 311. Yeah. Damien, did you want to see this?
No, as long as it's fine with you, Judge.
I mean, I'm looking at it and the lease details is 7,500 Pinemont Drive, apartment 311. Christina Pivaroto, yeah. Occupants Michael Franklin.
That's her
So,
son.
you know, Hugh, I still don't want him having, I don't want her to have contact with him. So just because she's living there, he can't have contact with her, but she can't have contact with him.
Can we have a no threatening on this? Because they do share a child together.
I get it, but not until I know that he wants to have contact with her.
Okay.
She's alleged to beat him up and he's in a wheelchair.
Because the thing is, he's back at that address. That's where he lives. And so.
And somehow she's gonna get wind of him. She's gotta get wind of him that he's gotta get out, but she can't have contact with him. Come up, ma'am. Do you mind providing me the moment? Melissa,
The state agrees.
No, but I need a,
Oh, you're gonna amend it?
yeah. Ma'am.
The state agrees to just a no threatening or harassing contact.
Does the Moab states that there's no threatening, no harassing, and the bond conditions say no contact, but I'm gonna defer to you, Judge, and what.
I don't know if he wants to have contact with her.
That's true.
You know, I don't know. So until I know what his wishes are, I can't possibly speak for him, you know? How do I know that he wants to have contact with you? I don't know that. You know, they've tried already 3 to 4 times to reach out to him. 2 different divisions have also tried to reach out to him unsuccessfully. I don't know that he wants to have contact with you, and I'm not going to take your word for it. So I will let you go back to this place because it's truthfully and rightfully yours, but I'm telling you not to have contact with him. If you go back there and he's there, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. So would probably be the good thing would, you know, have a friend, family member, go there first to see if he's there and tell him to, you know, get out ski. The apartment's in your name. You could theoretically go to the leasing office. Well, I don't know, because he has, I don't know what kind of right, who has the greater right to, you know, possession of this thing. She's on the lease, but he's just a named occupant. I would say that probably she does.
He's not a named occupant. That's her son that's on there.
Oh, it's.
She needs to be able to have assistance with the child. We don't know if he can even take care of the child at this point.
That's right. It's Justin Franklin. That's right. I thought it was Michael. So find a way for the state to be able to verify that he's okay having contact with you, and then I'll verify it. But sure, I live here, right? So I'm here every single day, you know, in so much you don't even have to come back because I trust you. That's why we have him representing you. If he's able to get the number and then Damien's able to call and verify, I trust Damien as well. So you don't have to come back as long as I know that they've reached out to him and that I know that he's okay with it, then I'm okay with it. You know, so we can just give you a normal reset. I'll just issue the order now. We can come back tomorrow, the next day, and then, you know, somehow, but don't you talk to him.
Is there like an idea,
Yes. Correct. Right. For sure. Yes.
okay?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Actually, Hugh, let me give this to you.
Thank you.
I just understand that, to me, I don't care if it conveniences you. Really, I don't care. My only concern is the complaining witness. That's all I care about, and I only care about public safety, really. You know, the problem is with these types of assault cases, the stress level is still high. We're still, what, a day or two, three removed from this thing, so people still have high stress levels. So I don't know what kind of frame of mind you're in. I don't know what kind of frame of mind he's in. That's why we have this. It's a cooling off motion. Guys, remove yourselves, cool off for a while, and then you can get back to it. The residential restriction. Just that. So that she can go back. Okay, so I guess you should go ahead, take a seat for me, ma'am. We'll have this, I'll amend it for you. I'll have it sign it, and then you guys can just get a normal reset. Just make sure that Hugh gets the number somehow, and then so that Damien can get in contact. Once he verifies it, I'll at that point do no threatening or harassing contact with the complaining witness. But what I want you to understand is what is threatening or harassing doesn't matter what you think is threatening or harassing. I don't care what you think. It's how he perceives. So can conduct alone violate this? If I go like this, is that threatening or harassing? It most certainly is. So conduct in and of itself can still get a warrant issued. So I don't know what kind of relationship you have with this person, but if it's where you're always banging heads, might be wise, maybe not to have contact. I don't know. Just beware. That's all I'm saying. Good luck. Thanks. Thanks, David. Hey, Shangi, you're the best, man.
Okay. You're still getting the royalty checks.
So she signed the law, but I think she still needed. I don't have state on commission. I don't see them in there.
You want me to sign? Is he listening to you?
Hey, Judge. We have an off doctor. Are you gonna get rid of a DWI? Gonna do it real quick? That's okay with you?
Hire or appointment? Is he gonna need a, on that one?
Oh,
Chemical?
where's?
I mean, did you tell?
They didn't file it already?
No, there's no state's bond conditions.
Oh.
Melissa checked.
Hey, Damien, sorry, Mr. Alfaro. On Piva Roto, can you file no contact and no weapons, please? Because I don't think anybody ever filed it. Please.
Needs to be notarized by the county court to do it, but I guess,
Oh, it goes back to. Okay.
What is it? You can do it if it has clerk code. Yeah, that's fine. Where's your time? Mr. Ramos Julio? If you didn't come, sir?
Thank you.
Please use your hand.
Oh,
Is there a question on this document, Mr. Clerk?
¿Te asegura que la información en esos documentos es correcta y verdadera? Yes. Yes. You don't need a signature?
No.
Bueno, ¿cómo lo hacemos? No.
You could say yes.
Judge, Mr. Jose Perez.
Okay, hold on. Hey, Stephen, do you mind bringing up Mr. Perez? The guy that we took in earlier.
Oh, okay. I was lost on who.
That's okay.
Who it was.
That's supposed to be at 10, like, million, like, a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Everyone's calling. Commissioner Fleischer, please.
If you hang tight for me right over there, because I've got someone coming out, but Michael, you're next. All right, come on up. All right, good morning, Mr. Perez. Mr. Perez, or afternoon, yeah. Mr. Perez, you were charged with assault of a family member in August of this past year. And it's come to my attention that you picked up a new case. You've now picked up either a violation of a condition of bond or a protective order. Let me see, and that is 2511, 501. It says here, violation of a protective on or about October 21st, 2023, did then and there unlawfully with knowledge of the issuance of a magistrate's order for emergency protection issued under 17.292 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, violate said order by intentionally and knowingly going to or near a place specifically described in the order, to wit, a residence of the protected individual, namely 10514 Oswego Street in Houston. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Okay, Damien, are you ready?
Judge.
Please.
On October 21st, 2023, officers were dispatched to 10514 Oswego Street in regards to a male on property. Complaining witness called stating that there is a protective order against the defendant on the property. Officers observed the male get inside of a blue Ram pickup truck and depart, but didn't ID him there at the time. Daughter provided the magistrate's order of emergency protection and advised the defendant to not be within 200 feet of complaining witness or the daughter's mother. Complaining witness, who is the daughter's mother, who called 911. I'm sorry, this is a screen. It wasn't.
It's okay.
Okay.
So the complaining witness is, I guess,
wife. It's a wife. The daughter was there at the home, and what happened was that she calls 911 stating that the defendant, yes, the girl is at the house, and when officers arrived, he was not there. But the complaining witness here, which is the daughter, stated that he was at the home and he left. And based on the MOAP, he's not supposed to be within 200 feet of the property.
So this is a allegation that occurred, and let's backtrack. So the AFM was filed back in August of 2023. The MOAP was 61 days. I think this allegation occurs within 9 days prior to when the MOAP was about to expire.
So the MOAP was about to expire.
It wasn't. It probably still was active based on the allegation. The case wasn't filed until last week. With regards to PC, there isn't really any argument in regards to PC. The officer never identified him at the scene, but we do have.
Was he still on? I mean, it looks like here. And Damien, am I wrong that you guys had offered him a BIP and dismiss?
Right. Yes, Your Honor. PTI.
And Judge, you had given him permission to go back to the house. He had been at the house for the past 6 or 7 months before this case had been filed. So this case, this allegation predates allowing him to go back into the house. So he had been in the house for the prior 6 or 7 months.
Why? What? Why? Who? Why refile? I mean, especially in light that he's been going back to the house now, right?
Judge, I'm not sure why it was filed so late, given the matter. We have nothing here stating that this VPO occurred until 5/23. So it must have been on.
So you didn't even know about this VPO now, about prior, before?
If we knew about the VPO, there would have been either a mitigation packet or no PTI at all.
Right. Where do you want to do? Where do we go from here, basically, Damien?
That is a question that I have to talk to my chief about, because we offered PTI and we've now withdrawn it. And so
really,
yes, we've withdrawn the PTI so far. There hasn't been. We have no contract on the PTI as well, so we don't know exactly where everything stands. So I need to talk to my chief to see exactly what's going to happen. I just received an email from one of the district judges, district chiefs. I'm I'm sorry, I was on another case.
Has he been going back to the house now?
He has like 7.
No, but, I mean, has he stayed away from the house or has he been, did we modify to allow him to have contact with his wife?
The moment that expired, we allowed him to go back into the house.
And he's been having contact with,
Yeah, he's been living there with the complainant and the daughter.
there haven't been any issues, obviously, right? Otherwise, I'm sure you,
Almost like it's like 7 more sessions left. Now it's like, apparently it's like they're withdrawing it based on something that happened before they offered it. It's kind of seems a little unfair.
right? Well, I mean, that's between you guys but.
And I'm trying to work out something where it'd be amendable to both sides. But right now, my division chief is gone, and then our head chief is also gone for the day. So trying to get everyone's heads on.
What's your position on a PR bond?
I'm okay with the PR bond, Judge.
Okay, and I think I am too, just in light of, they filed this way after the fact, even though everything's been going fine so far. And I'll grant you a PR bond, Mr. Perez. Only thing I'm asking you is, I don't want any issues. That's it. Meaning I'm gonna let you go. I'm not taking you into custody today, okay? But like I'm saying, I don't want any issues in the future. Go ahead.
Can I say something?
Sure. He's the prosecutor.
On the PIPP,
On the BIP class?
do I continue going or?
I don't know. He's got to, because of this
I
new,
love that class and that class is trying to change me. And I've been in the class for almost 11 weeks.
That's
and it's changing me and I don't want to stop.
I would say to keep going.
I don't.
Great.
Because it's changing me. The way, my attitude.
hey, I'm proud of you, man. That's great.
That's the reason I'm asking. Please don't.
Hey, no. Don't, you can't, you're not even allowed to talk to him. So regardless, I don't even think it's his decision. He has people above him.
Right.
When
I'm
these,
so who's above him.
I'm sure he'll say
I
something.
don't wanna stop.
Then don't. Continue with it, and I'm sure good things will happen, really. Continue with it, Mr. Perez, and I'm sure good things will happen,
It's changing my life, like you said, like you told me the last time, that me and you talked. And I'm keeping my promise to you that I'm gonna keep doing that.
And that's why now I'm not putting you in jail, because I'm telling you 99% of the time, when this happens here, I lock people up and I put their bonds at $10,000 plus. I'm truly, I don't put up with anything.
And I'm keeping my promise to you that I'm gonna continue going.
Great.
And I hope he tells the people on top of him that.
That's wonderful, really, and
stay on that program.
For all the black stuff that we see, sometimes we do get a ray of sunshine. This is it. It's great. So let's do this. How old is this case anyways? And you said you have 11 classes done?
Well, it was supposed to be 12, but last weekend that we had that storm.
Okay.
There was no power, so we had to cancel that.
So let's do a 5-week reset. Okay. And then all conditions will remain the same. And then, guys, I'll give them a PR bond. If you want to set bond at 1,000, which is the same as the assault now. So keep up the good work. You're doing great. Really, just keep it up. You're doing great. Okay. So don't leave, hang tight, because we got to get you to fill out paperwork. And then after that, we'll have you sign a reset and just keep it up.
Can I continue going to those classes?
Yeah. Just keep doing it.
Okay.
Keep doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Joe.
Okay, guys.
Thank you.
For sure. You know what? What if I find no PC? I mean, why? How do we know? We have a statement of one person,
I mean, there's PC, whether you find out PC or not, I'm just letting you know, there's PC for a VPO, but.
There is PC for a VPO. That's.
The law was in place, I double checked that part at least. Yeah, there's PC, I mean, PC's a low bar, there is, it's there. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, regardless, you're gonna do what you guys are gonna do regardless, you know what I mean? Whether, even if I find no. So, all right, I'll find it. And then just, good luck.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm ready for you.
This is all case.
So why do they leave?
All right. Who do we have here, Michael?
Jesus Moran, Your Honor.
Let's keep it down for a plea.
It's on docket, right?
Yes, sir.
Miranda?
Moran.
Moran. There we go. Okay. All right, Mr. Moran, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. What have you guys worked out, Michael?
Timeshare, Your Honor.
So what are we doing on Mr. Moran? 3-2? They've offered you a plea bargain agreement worth 3 days in jail, credit for the 2 days that you've done. Mr. Moran, I want you to understand a couple things. This will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. It's even there after you die. If you ever get pulled over in a car, the first thing an officer does, they're going to look at your criminal history. They're going to see that you have a prior DWI. If they come up to your window, they smell alcohol. What do you think they're going to do to you?
Like me.
Right. Whether you're drunk or not, don't matter. All they know is that they see a prior DWI. They're going to assume that you have a tolerance. Even if you don't look drunk, then they're going to take you in. From now on, and what we're doing today, it'll never happen again. You're now facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. If you ever pick up another DWI, no more proverbial slaps on the wrist. You've been warned now. If you're not mature enough to consider how to get home on a night of drinking, I will put you over my knee like a little child and I'm going to spank you with a ton of jail time. And it's going to be a minimum of 90 days. You understand?
Yes.
Be an adult, consider how to get home. I don't care if you have 32,000 shots, 52 beers, find another way home. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, there's no turning back. You can never change this, undo this, challenge this. Is this what you want to do? You sure? There's no buyer's remorse here. It's not Target where you can return it because you don't like it. Once this is done, this is a done deal. So with no PTI?
He has 2 felonies, Sir Sean.
Okay. I think that this, let me see. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. I see. He has 2 open felonies. I see. Well, your other option is to set this thing for trial. That's the only other option you have. The felonies that you have now kill you, man. Kill you. And I'm going to tell you now, if you plead guilty to those, really. So be very careful. What you're doing now is you're setting the stage for the next 40 years of your life. Really. Guys, please, you're only railroading yourself more and more. Just be careful. That's all I say. Self-control. All this self-control. How do you plead to this offense, sir? Guilty or not guilty? Guilty. If you don't want to, you can set this thing for trial, Mr. Moran. It's up to you. You want a little bit of time? Okay. I'll find you guilty. I will follow the agreement. I'm going to suspend your license minimum 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license. Also understand you're still under bond conditions in your felony court. So if you violate conditions by driving, they can still revoke your bond upstairs. So just be careful. All right. Good luck, sir. Thanks. You're still here.
Ready to approach on a off docket plate, all papers are. Can I bring up Mr. Richardson? Mr. Richardson, come on up.
You don't know the cause number.
Yeah, I do, Jess. Sure.
Okay, what is it?
2497.
2497. 220.
Stephen Richardson.
Yes, sir. Let's listen to him. Real cool.
Stevie Richards.
Are we, he looks like a young Frank Zappa. Do you even know who Frank Zappa is? You do know who Frank Zappa is? Okay. You don't know who, oh, come on, Ken.
All right. You Stephen Richardson. Mr. Richardson, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. Is this what you want to do?
Not the incident, the plea.
Okay.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
I don't, does he not have criminal history? Do you not want to do PTI?
He's actually moving because he just wants to put this all behind him. He does not want the PTA.
Okay, understand that, Mr. Richardson, I don't care if you go to Alaska, anywhere you go, this thing's going to trail you. There's a full faith and credit clause of the Constitution that you need to understand that no matter where you go, if anyone pulls up your driving record, your criminal history, because they can run a national database, they'll see a DWI. You need to be careful. You ever have alcohol, dope on your breath, you get pulled over, an officer's going to see that you have a prior DWI. They're not going to be nice to you. They will take you directly to jail. From now on, you'll be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. What we're doing today will not happen again. You understand? You still want to do this? All right. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty, you can never change this or undo this. So no buyer's remorse here. You understand? You still want to do this? How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? I will find you guilty, sentence you to 3 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 1 day that you've done. I'm going to suspend your license for the minimum 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license. Good luck to you, sir.
Judge, do you backdate for the ALR suspension or anything like that?
If you have the dates,
I can provide that.
I will.
And also, he was.
Doesn't have any prior DWIs, right?
No, Judge.
Yeah, assuming he doesn't, then yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, okay.
And then also for the DPS surcharges, since he
Okay.
was appointed, I'll turn out to you.
All right, you're appointed, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I got you.
Oh, I got it right there.
Okay, thanks, John.
Absolutely. All you do is take this down so that you can get your court costs. You're done. Good luck. Call me, let me know where you are. That's the luck, okay?
Yeah, 3,000.
Just follow that, okay? First of all. What order? I just need to talk to him about one other case.
Okay, what else, John?
Judge, just to follow up on yesterday, Mr. Darius Thomas. I followed up with Damon and State. They said they're perfectly fine if you wanted to change the 18 to the 36. I've been in contact.
You mean
with-
18 to
Well,
36?
yesterday, it was the 5th class.
Right?
Right? And because we didn't know yesterday, we assumed that it was, and I told you that I was trying to get that down to the 36, which would be a lot easier for him to be able to finish.
What do you mean 30? What's
The
36?
36 hours online rather than the 18 weeks.
Okay,
They said they were perfectly fine with that.
I'm okay with that too.
Okay, so I will let her know.
Tutorial, for sure.
And I even talked to the aunt. I told her I would take him to the library myself if I have to.
You don't have to do that.
No, but I want him. He's a good kid. I want him to.
Why don't we just have him come here and I can get your computer
Yeah.
from
He
administration
knows.
and we can get it done.
Yeah, we can get it done. Absolutely.
John,
That's it.
don't drive him there. Have him come here and I have an extra
I
computer.
just want him to succeed. So you got that? Thank you, Judge. We'll make.
Thank you, John. Sam.
I've got a case that's not on docket in here. I believe it's in your queue. You may have already signed it. It's an order that was sent over from Court 8.
Oh, the dismissal?
Yes.
I signed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to check and make sure everything was okay.
I don't have any problem signing it. She refused to sign it because
So my understanding is that she didn't think that the state had done sufficient legwork on trying to contact the complaining witness.
Who's in jail?
But they, I don't know if they can, right?
My understanding is that they had reached out to the attorney to try and speak with them and they had not heard back. And so I know that there was one
Look at
attempt.
that.
that
But
I don't know.
we'll bear the brunt of that, Judge.
I signed it.
Yeah, it was
It's
something, he didn't want to be sleazy about it, so we wanted.
Yeah, I just
Well,
wanted,
everyone's got a quirk here or there. I don't mind, really.
she did sign it, she sent it over here. I just wanted to make sure you were okay signing it. I
For
didn't
sure.
wanna Sneak it past
Yeah,
you.
I signed it right.
All right, thank you. All right, thanks.
Hey, Judge, can you sign the transfer order for Perez
Yeah, where's it going?
from 3 to us?
Yeah, sure. I just didn't want to go to like, get in trouble.
No.
I know what she's gonna do with that. Was that just a matter of time? But she doesn't say anything, they have to come from them, because myself called it.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody's ready to go.
Yeah.
Top of 15? Do you know if she's here?
I haven't seen it. Is that how you want me to do it? Judge,
Yeah.
who's that?
Get a reason for a year. And additionally, he's still about, that's about it. No, I appreciate it. Thank you for the honor.
Yes, this is the original one.
See, man, you need anything else?
No,
we're good, man. All right. Good work done.
Oh, okay, so it will take a few minutes, once I get it, I'll. Did she make her way back?
Yeah, she actually, the credit union is what
For real?
Excel sheet.
Yeah, now.
I haven't turned this.
She's here, I'll just wait for the recording.
I think like one of the days, that's just like it's too much going on, let's stop, let's see what they do. You guys heard of White Castles?
White Castles? No.
Oh, yes. It's a- So you've been out of Texas, right?
Of course I know. You're from New York.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all over there. Also, it's only frozen here.
But you know what it is, it's in St. Louis, it's in different places.
Yeah, I think they taste good.
Oh, they're horrible. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to eat them. You have to be drunk to eat those.
I mean.
George's Crystals. You would have Crystals burgers, that's kind of like that. There's a commercial with White Castle where it's a kid, it's like, that's what commercial. It's hilarious. I feel the same, I was like, that's so good. I feel
No, that's original. Hey, about the CLO stuff. Yes, Judge, of course.
I need more permission.
I already did it.
You did?
I just signed it, or I just filed it.
But they'll keep moving.
There's no contact.
Do you want to go through the list? Jillian's gonna sign on now.
Yeah, I just emailed it to you.
Yeah, I just talked to her. She's gonna sign on now.
Ready?
Yeah.
Page 10. Gomez. It says that they don't get tested. Paper ballot. They also need to supervise order on.
What happened with Gomez? Anthony, did he go?
Yes.
He hasn't checked in for the test. He has not checked in for the test.
15,003. I need to do a BO.
Okay. I'm waiting on the. I just received the one, the other one arrested.
We can do a little powwow. Whatever you need.
Of course. Here we go.
Wait a second. We never tried it. 495. Joe, are you ready for the next one?
No, I'm sorry. I'm still doing bail order. All right, guys, I'm gonna ask you, please keep it down. Come up. Kizzy. You know why you're in front of me, right? Why? Why?
I'm sorry.
The stress of this, of what I like this ever since it started, I handled it poorly. Stress.
The stress of it makes you go use cocaine?
I handled it poorly, and now I'm aware of the possible consequences, and I apologize. And I also apologize to like the people that are behind me. And, I'm aware of the consequences.
The only thing that you're doing is you're setting yourself up for failure in the future, you know? And no matter what I say, no matter what I do, you're gonna do whatever you wanna do. And I'm telling you now, and I've already told you, it's not okay.
I wanted to ask you, even whatever the consequences, I've already, when I went to my last doctor's visit, I seeked out to be in a drug and alcohol class. I have like the paperwork in my car. So not only outside of failing the UA, it is something that I really want to do for myself and my family.
Tears truly kill me when I have to do what I have to do. Truly does. But I can't trust you to do it on your own. I tried that. I'm gonna find something that we can do to help you out. I'm keeping you with me now. I'm not letting you go. But I'm gonna find a way that we can work this to see what we can best do to.
So the lawyer is, I'm gonna lose my lawyer.
He gone. I have now, look on the screen there. That's Miss Hawkins.
I need to keep my job. My son is about to go to school. I'm really asking him, and I promise you, like I'm asking you, I want to be a positive contribution to society. I don't want to fail my kid. And
You're testing positive for cocaine, and you want me to let you go when you're using, and you have, how old's your kid?
He's about to start preschool. He's 4. He just turned 4.
He's 4 and you're using cocaine.
I wasn't gonna make an excuse for the cocaine, but I think it was laced, the marijuana that I used. But
That's even better.
I know, but I mean, I have work and I make money and I will do anything, if I can just get another chance.
You had that before you even had that here. When you were out in the free world now, you had that. And it's not till now when I'm putting you in jail to when it really means something to you. No. That's it. She goes with you.
Ms. Kizzy, I got your text message. If you have your phone, if you want me to reach out to any parents or anything, just text me the numbers.
I will. So would you mind calling back in the back and then we can have you talk to her?
I can do that.
Please. What phone number?
Let's say the 99.
Okay, it's the 927-3199. I'll chat it to you, Jillian.
Okay.
So were you able to sign the transfer order?
Yeah, I don't have anything in my queue. I just got your conditions, man. We'll get you out of here now. 5,001 on Kizzy.
Christina?
Okay, so I'm just checking with elements right now. There's some issue there. How we look at this issue?
Yeah, there was, this is my rule. I do it before midnight. I usually do a few days, I can do them last minute. Give the students enough to come to last minute. Yes, well, they call us professors. Brooklyn College. Adjunct professor.
Oh, well, the teacher at a university, that'd be fun.
It actually is, it's quite fulfilling.
I'm a career on that one.
Yeah.
I go to school at night, South Texas.
Where?
South Texas.
Oh, congrats.
No, that's why I was asking, I don't know where you teach at.
No, I do help at Thurgood Marshall.
Yeah, that's a full-time one, that's why I never really looked into that.
Yeah, well, I'm a full-time too, but I help.
Hey, let's go through the list. Oh, wait, hold on a second.
I don't breathe.
I'm on a 3.5 year now. I started 4/21, I have 2 more semesters left. Just fall and spring.
So we digitize.
I mean, it's relevant experience, but it doesn't matter.
I didn't fish for credit when I was in contact with them.
I don't really have to push those, that's what I do. You look more than 40 hours.
I had more practical experience, like more credits than I could keep credit for. So I had more credits when I
You're saying for school?
Yeah, for law school.
I have never actually tried to look.
That's my point. That's my point.
Yeah, I graduated 22. Something. Yeah.
Yeah, I was already a year and a half in that.
Yeah.
I'll be done soon enough.
So I worked for Indiana. Indianapolis. I was in defense there.
Okay, I'm done with Gomez. I'm done with that one. Kizzy.
Page 18, 4. That was the one that was already filed yesterday. That was set in it. So, is there any reason why a judge can't sign Perez?
I don't want to, it's ready for judge.
Didn't we do bond conditions on Moore?
More. Which more?
Tony?
Kenneth. Kenneth. Hey, it's David Fleischer.
It's not on.
Yeah. Hey, we had Tony Moore on the docket yesterday. We put him on today. Did we do bond conditions on him? I remember the Capias issue, but I think we did the arraignment.
Because we did, he just didn't do a recent.
Okay, we need a date from you. That's what the problem is. Do you want June 4th? That's the same day as your felony case.
Yeah, do the same thing. That's fine.
What's that?
Do the phone is the felony, yeah, do the same thing.
Okay, to the same day, so June 4th. Okay, we got you, man. All right, bye.
Next one is page 24, Sanchez.
What happened? Did you speak to Ricardo? What happened? MIA?
Said the defendant still MIA.
Got it. Okay. $5,002. Okay, who's next?
Alright. On page 14, we wrote this for like 4 days now, because I was told supervision has to be followed, but we need a chief to do it.
2501.
That was the last one. We just need Perez's transfer order to be signed.
Can I go in there somehow? Let me see.
No, I printed it out.
Oh, okay.
Are you able to delete the one they transfer, whenever they transfer it?
I can go to Ready for Activities and try.
You know they made us last night?
Is it Ready for Activities?
It's on their thing.
It's
The
in
judge
their
signed over there, but they haven't transferred it.
Let's do this. What's the cause number?
675.
Ay, jodas. I don't see it anywhere. I put it,
It's in Ready for Judge by Court 3's page.
well, then let me go to Court 3.
Do you need anything from us, Judge?
Oh, okay, I see it now. Do you want me to sign it here?
Just transfer it to, no, yeah, transfer it
You
to
want
our
to transfer it here?
I don't know how to transfer the document. I can sign it.
I mean, as a clerk, you can't.
I can't transfer it, and then I don't want her to say,
Well,
I signed it.
it's
We're
not
good.
her, it's somebody else.
Okay, yeah, we're done, Pavel. That's it.
you signed
Yeah,
it.
for sure. See you tomorrow. Have a great afternoon.
No.
That's it.
I ain't doing this.